Bleed. What's going on, everybody? Zotac here. We Bleed FPV. Got my man in the house, FPV Skittles. And what's up? What's up? We got AK, unfortunately, not going to be with us here tonight. So my man Skittles and I are going to kick off the show. And as normal, we are We Bleed eSports eSeries season number 2, week number 7. Our current pilot prize purse is $76.62 right now. Big thank you to We Bleed. Big thanks to all the sponsors, and we're just going to take this moment to acknowledge our sponsors right here and get things kicked off. We have all the pilots in the room right now. I believe we're missing one. But yeah, we're just going to run down the sponsorships. We have the team We Bleed FPV. The team is called the Phlebotomist, weBLEEDfpv.com. We have the Bee's Knees. They're sponsored by Newbie Drone, and you could check them out at newbiedrone.com. We have Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps, and you could check out their company website at fatstrapsfpv.com. We have Mendel Bratz with Fractal Engineering is the sponsor, and you can check out store.fractalengineering.net. And moving on down that list, we got Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrone. You can check out Velocidrone's website at velocidrone.com. And moving on, we have Just Send It, and they're sponsored by Full Send FPV. You can check out fullsendfpv.com. And moving on, we have Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV, and that's betafpv.com. And big shout out to Mr. Joshua Bardwell. Many thanks, Joshua Bardwell. He's a big contributor and sponsor to our eSports eSeries. Joshua Bardwell. You can check out his website. You guys probably already have it bookmarked, but it's fpvknowitall.com. Moving on to one of our new sponsors this year, it's the Team Orcs, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV. That's orcafpv.com. And we have the Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA. You can check them out at emax-usa.com. We have Angel Mode, and they're sponsored by GenFam, and you can check out their website at genfanhobby.com. And we have Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS, and you can check out their website at leagueos.gg. And here we go, we got Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop, and you can check out Tiny Whoop at tinywhoop.com. We have I Got Whoopouts, and they're sponsored by two teams here, sponsored by two companies. We have For Your Sensors Crafts and Rail Pro, and that's I Got Whoopouts, and that's foryoursensorscrafts.com and railpro.us. Last team of the night, we have Red Eye Racers, and it's Team Red Eye Racing, and you can check out their company website at cybersportstoday.com. And of course, we are powered by Hydra FPV, and our man behind the scenes, Greg GWG, at Perspective Image, and once again, that's perspectiveimage.com. I'm Zotac. We got Skittles in the house tonight for AK. He's going to be helping out on the back end, doing some stats, and we'll be running this off and like we normally do. Do we have all the pilots in the room?
Yep, Pressure just showed up.
Pressure just showed up. All right, pilots, do we have any objections?
Lock in the room.
Sounds good. All right. And pilots, in less than 5, we're kicking this right off here tonight. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the show.
All right.
Oh, that's
2 or 3 pilots. Here we go. Any objections?
I'm over here flipping the switch. I'm like, what's going on?
Chat. All right. Here we go.
All right. Looks like we have all seven pilots are off and running here, folks. So we got a nice track that was designed by Freedom FPV. Helped out this week, but thank you, Freedom. It's a nice wide open track, big gates, and yeah, it's all about speed. So make one mistake and it's gonna set you back. It's because this one's a ripper. So we got Zero out in front. followed by Bone Bear, Czar, K-Bar, J-How, Pressure, and Dirty McStinky.
So
About
looks
to hit
like
lap number 2.
Zero was the top qualifier of this group with the 93.
Nice.
And then Bone Bear in second. Sharks was up there too, but Sharks is flying one tier up, so.
So is J-How. He is.
Yep,
Doing
J-How's a
good.
tier up.
Yep.
So he's in for Sharks. Zero in second, Czar in third place.
We got
Dirty
Bone Bear coming
McStinky
around.
looks like he's going to pick up some points here. That's solid. Pressure just got here just a few seconds before maybe having to warm up here live.
Perfect. Oh, and make sure you guys grab that YouTube link. That is our home base right there. YouTube perspective image. If you can, be so kind to grab that link and share it and push it out there for us. We've been averaging around 230 viewers during the series right now for each event. Some a little more, some a little less, but that looks like a pretty good number. Zero comes in, takes that first W.
Bone Bear second, Czar third, nice. Alright. Where's my thing? So
We got Zero. He's on team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in first place, followed by Bone Bear. He's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA. And you have Czar coming in third, and he's on Team Angel Mode. They're sponsored by Gen Fan Hobby. Those are your top 3 teams right there, Skittles. Followed by K-Bar, J-How, Pressure, Dirty McStinky.
J-How, Pressure. And Dirty McStinky and last. Okay.
Perfect.
Alright, pilots. Heat 1 down, heat number 2 up. Any objections? Alright, here we go again. Less than 5.
Well, we got Tiny Whoop in the house on YouTube, so if you want to hang out with our man Jesse P, he's in there on the YouTube chat channel right there. I see him. Check out, grab that link for us and share it. Much appreciated. But here we go. We're on board right now with Czar, who just took a face-on collision against that upper post there.
Bear and Czar both crashed. They went from second and third to 6th and 7th.
6th and 7th.
See how
So you
much one little crash drops you back.
Yes, yeah, this one's definitely for sure. So you got Zero out front, followed by J-How, Pressure, K-Bar, Bone Bear, Czar, and Dirty McStinky.
Nice. J-How up a tier, holding second still.
Yeah, no, he was doing pretty good. He had some good strong times on this track. So,
Bone Bear's
yeah.
worked his way back up into fourth, but Zero still holding on that lead. Pressure looks like he's a little more warmed up now.
oh, unfortunately, Czar hit the wall again, face planted him, but he had himself a nice couple gate lead there, so it's not going to make him lose that 6th position though. But we're on lap 3 here, folks. You got Zero out in front by a 6 gate lead right now, followed by J-How and Bone Bear.
Interesting to see how everyone does the corkscrew section. Ooh, Pressure passes Bone Bear in the corkscrew. Oh, but Bone Bear passes back. It's going to come down to the last turn. For third place, Bone Bear Pressure. Oh, Bone Bear does the little shoot. Oh, and gets Pressure. Bone Bear does a little go into the gate and turn straight back around, coming for the final gate.
Oh, no way.
I was trying that one too. I saw Bry5 did that on his fast one. But I think it's a little faster for me to go around the pole. All right,
So
anyways,
here we go, folks. We got Zero out in front. He's on team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in first. You got J-How, and he's on team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing. And he's coming in second. And you have Bone Bear, who's on team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA coming in third. And that's your top 3 teams right there, followed by Pressure, K-Bar, Czar, and Dirty McStinky.
All right. 2 down, third one up right now. Pilots, any objections? All right, here we go. Round number 3 of 7. Tier 3s in Group A. Czar with the early hill shot.
Yep, we're on board right now with Zero. He's on team Just Send It. We got him working his way up all the way from the 5th position to the 2nd position. Looks like J-Hal might have hit a gate and sent him back. It's all about being consistent on this one for sure.
As you say that, Bone Bear goes down from 1st to 4th. 0-2 wins. Looking like he's got a decent lead here for the 3rd one. Oh, K-Bar's right on. Switching places here, coming up to the corkscrew. K-Bar does a nice little cork over the first one and then a spin around the outside. That seems nice and efficient. So on lap number 3, K-Bar.
Zero goes down. Let's see if that sets him back a little bit. Nope, he had himself a good position. Still got 2 pilots right in front of him. See what happens. So you got K-Bar out in front, followed by Bone Bear, Zero, Pressure, Czar, J-Hal, and Dirty McStinky.
K-Bar missed the gate, had to go back. So now it's a battle right to the last couple of gates. Looks like he's still got the lead coming in. Is he going to get the win? Oh, dang, the top 4 all finished within, 2 seconds of each other? No, 1 second of each other. Very nice.
Very nice,
K-Bar
very
gets
nice.
the win.
K-Bar gets the win, and K-Bar, he's on team Los Amigos. They're sponsored by League OS. He's coming in first here, folks. You got Bone Bear. He's on team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA coming in second. And you got my man Zero. He's on team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in third. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by Pressure, Czar, J-Hal, and Dirty McStinky. And that does conclude heat number 3. Where are we on points right now after 3?
So after
heats?
3 rounds, we've got Just Send It in first with 26, Hawks in second with 22, Los Amigos in third with 16, Red Eye Racers with 11, Mandel Brats with 9, tied with Angel Mode, who also has 9, and then Prop Fathers with 0 so far.
Alrighty. Thank you,
All right.
Skittles.
So go for heat number 4. Any objections, pilots? Alright, here we go. Number 4 of 7.
Make sure to grab that link out there, folks, and share it across the social media platforms for us. Right now we got 20 people watching, joining, and yeah, much appreciated. But here we are, first lap. Got Czar out in front, followed by Zero and J-Hal. Got ZDZ in the chat channel on YouTube saying, "We bleed!
We bleed?
We bleed!"
Zero looking like he's going to take another win here, unless he has a mistake or someone really catches up. Pressure been getting faster and faster.
Oh yeah, watch Zero when he takes the first cork screw here.
Oh, I'm practicing
The
right
top
now.
one.
Oh, wait, Zero does the, like, go to the third one and then to the middle one, right?
Oh no, not yeah.
He goes 3, 2.
3, 2, 1. Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty smooth way to do it.
Yep. So here we go. We got Zero coming out in front. Little hokey pokey dance right there at the end. You got
Nice.
K-Bar and J-How battling it out. Sweet. There we go. Yeah, Zero. So we got Zero taking first, and he's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV, coming in first, followed by K-Bar, and he's on Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS, coming in second, and my man J-How, he's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and CyberSportsToday.com, coming in third. So those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Pressure, Czar, Bone Bear, and Dirty McStinky. That does conclude heat number 4.
Right into heat number 5, pilots. Any objections? Alright, here we go. Alright, looks like we got a decently even mix of points so far. Obviously, Just Send It the most with 0, getting the most wins.
Heck yeah.
He's got the lead right now. Bone Bear has slightly faster corkscrew, but I think Zero is a little more consistent the way he does it. But Zero holding the lead. Lap number 2. K-Bar in second, Bone Bear in third, Pressure 4th, Dirty McStinky up in 5th, Czar in 6th, and J-How in 7th right now. 1 lap to go. Zero coming around first place, going into lap number 3. Looking very solid. K-Bar in second, third. Pressure holding 4th. Czar's bumped his way up into 5th. Dirty McStinky in 6th, and J-How in 7th.
Come on, J-How. Let's get some points.
Alright, Zero doing the last corkscrew. Going up, K-Bar still a few gates behind him. Zero coming around. Last dive. Gonna get another win here. It's a Bone Bear or K-Bar. They're battling. Coming to the last
K-Bar comes out.
Oh, K-Bar gets him.
K-Bar sneaks it in at the last moment.
So, Zero another win.
So you got Zero coming in first. He's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV. You got K-Bar. He's on Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS. And he's coming in second. And Bone Bear, he's on Team Hawks. They're sponsored by Emax USA. Coming in third. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Pressure, Czar, J-How, and Dirty McStinky.
J-How gets Dirty McStinky, so
got himself a point.
Points again, no particular order this time. Prop Fathers have 0, Hawks have 29, Red Eye Racers have 18, Los Amigos have 32, Just Send It has 46, Mandelbrats have 17, and Angel Mode has 13. Alright, pilots, 2 more heats. Any objections for heat number 6? Nope, alright, here we go.
In less than 5. All 7 pilots are off.
Czar, the early hole shot. Oh, but he must have had a crash. He just dropped straight down to 7. Zero, your current leader, has won all but one of the heats so far. J-How up in that second spot. Pressure third, K-Bar fourth, 30 McStinky in 5th, Bone Bear in 6th, Czar in 7th. Zero out front, going through the corkscrew the second time. He's got a solid couple gate lead above K-Bar in second, pressure in third. Oh, J-How just passed his pressure. Pressure must have gone down. He drops all the way to fifth. Most of the pilots on lap number 3. Zero holding the lead. K-Bar holding second. J-How a couple gates behind. J-How and Bone Bear locked up in third place battle right now. Pressure right there also. Dirty McStinky has a solid lead on Czar. Czar must have had some crashes on this one. See if he can bring it in, get a point here. Zero gets the win. K-Bar looking for that second. He gets it. J-How gets a third. Bone Bear fourth.
I hit that pole. That truss pole.
K-Bar second.
And Czar is coming in 7th. So you got Zero out in front once again on round number 6 here, taking first, and he's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV, coming in first, followed by K-Bar, who's having a solid performance here today. He's on Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS. And coming in third place is my man J-How, and he's on Team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing, CyberSportsToday.com. Those are your top 3 teams, followed by Bone Bear, Pressure, Dirty McStinky, and Czar. And we are going into heat number 7, round number 7, that is. Tier... Oh, what do we got? So let me just give a quick shout out to these pilots. We got Tier 2 pilots are going to be up in just 2 minutes. You got The Bits, Freedom, Reckless, Stewie DB, Radioactive, Mr. E, Sharks. You guys are on deck. Once again, The Bits, Freedom, Reckless, Stewie DB, Radioactive, Mr. E, Sharks. You guys are on deck, and here we go. Skittles, it's all yours.
Heat number 7, final heat, pilots. Any objections? Alright, here we go. So... looks like Just Send It sitting in the best position overall, obviously. A bunch of wins. And they also have the top... I think they have the top...
yeah, right now there's...
Stewie? Yeah, no, Stewie's also going to be the top qualifier in his next group. That's looking good for Just Send It. The battle for second and third is going to be close, though, I think. Zero holding another lead on lap number 2. He's had almost a perfect. Just one round where he didn't get a win. Bone Bear looking good also.
Yep.
J-How putting up a solid performance, moving a tier up.
Yep, definitely.
24 points already.
Bone Bear just went down. That allows J-How to sneak in there. So, but they're neck and neck right now. Zero's just out on his own different league here today.
Yep. Oh, Bone Bear and J-How on the same gate. Corkscrew. Oh, Bone Bear has a little tap, but he gets to... J-How must have had a bobble, so he's a couple gates back. Bone Bear gets a second. Looks
Pressure.
Like pressure. Passing him, J-How also, just barely.
We got to conclude round number 7 here. Round number 7 here. We got Zero. He's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV, coming in first, and excellent performance out of him, getting 66 points altogether. You got Bone Bear. He's on Team Hawks. He's they're on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA. And Bone Bear also had a strong performance, coming in with 41 points. And you got Pressure. He's on Team Mendel Bratz, coming in third, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. And those are your top 3 teams, followed by J-How, K-Bar, Czar, and Dirty McStinky.
Alright, so let me unlock the room here, then we'll go over points. Alright, rooms open for next round of pilots.
What's that?
Rooms open for the next round of pilots.
1 second, Skittles. What's that, Greg?
Oh.
Oh, end the race.
Oh, okay. There we go. That work? Okay. Alright, so points overall. First place with 66 out of 70 there is Just Send It. Second place, you've got Los Amigos with 42 points.
Yep.
Only 1 point behind that is Hawks with 41. Then in third, you've got Red Eye Racers with 28. Oh, sorry, fourth, Red Eye Racers with 28. Fifth would be Mandelbrot's, 3 points behind with 25. Sixth, Angel Mode with 14 points, and Prop Fathers in last right now with 1 point. Prop Fathers, everyone is flying a tier up because they are missing their captain AK this week. That's why I'm filling in for him. All right, tier number 2 pilots.
Tier number 2, we need DeBits. He's going to be color red. DeBits is red. We got Freedom FPV. He is teal. You have Reckless. Reckless.
Reckless, purple, or magenta?
Yeah, magenta, purple. You got, for Just Send It, we got Stewie DB, which is green. And for Mendel Bratz, we have Radioactive, who's purple. And I don't know. Yep, there he is. Perfect. We have, for Los Amigos, we have Mr. E for green. And Prop Fathers, we have Sharks for Charis.
Anyone else need in the room?
No, we're good.
Alright, lock in the room. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 people set to flying. Oh wait, we still have 0 though.
Yeah, you gotta set them to fly.
Who am I missing?
You have Mr. E needs to be flying.
No, I don't have Mr. E yet. Okay. There he is, at the top. Mr. E. Right, DeBits, Freedom, Radioactive, Reckless, Sharks, Stewie DB. Good?
Perfect. Yep, you're good.
Alright, pilots. Any objections? That's again Stewie, Sharks, Reckless, Radioactive, Freedom, DeBits, and Mr. E. Here, number 2. Alright, here we go. Heat number 1, starting in 5.
Good luck, pilots.
Fly here.
All 7 pilots are off. So with tier 2, you're gonna see probably a little faster, quick pace here. So definitely 1-2 little bumps or an actual crash, it will definitely set you back. It'll be harder to work your way back up there. So, but right now we got Stewie DB out in front, chased down by him real close to DeBits, Radioactive, Mr. E, Reckless, Freedom, and Sharks.
We talked about Stewie's the top qualifier here, and he's out front. Makes sense.
Stewie is grinding this week.
Alright, pilots going on to lap number 3. Stewie holding the lead. Looks like Radioactive in second. Reckless in third.
Close one right there.
Freedom in fourth. DeBits in fifth. Mystery in sixth.
Still got Stewie DB coming in first. He's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV. You got Radioactive. He's on Team Mendel Bratz, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering, coming in second. And we have Reckless. He's on Team Hawks. They're sponsored by Emax USA, coming in third. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by Freedom, Da Bits, Mr. E, and Sharks. After one heat, one round.
Mystery is on Los Amigos, right?
Yes, yeah, Mr. E's on Los Amigos.
All right. Looks good. We got 94 for Stewie. Nice. All right, here we go. Round number 2, pilots. Any objections? All right.
All 7 pilots are off.
Stewie's top qual time is just under a 92. So, very nice run there with a 94x. Only a couple seconds off his qualifying time. Reckless out front on this one, though.
Definitely. Oops, what am I hitting?
Reckless is the 7th fastest qualifier.
Nice. Good job, man.
But second in this group because Bella's in the next group up and Mayan Hawk is sitting. Then Freedom. So lap number 2, Reckless holding the lead of Stewie by a couple gates. Freedom right there. The Bits right there. Ooh, they're all switching positions. Freedom jumps up into second.
Hitting lap number 3 here, folks. Got a nice little battle between Da Bits and Radioactive. It's really
Freedom on his own track.
Yeah, Freedom on his own track.
Trying to chase down Reckless here. Also trying to stay ahead of Stewie. Oh, Stewie has a faster quirk. Oh, and Reckless has Freedom has a tiny bobble trying to cut that really close to catch Stewie.
No, the Bits went and took the charge gate on lap number 3.
Oh,
don't do that, my friend. You want to just tap that gate and wrap that pole, and I don't know what happened, but he went around for the charge gate. He probably could have got Freedom on that for that 3rd spot there. But here we go, folks. We got Reckless. He's on Team Hawks. They're sponsored by Emax USA, coming in first. You got Stewie DB. He's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV, coming in second. And you have Freedom FPV. He's on Team Angel Mode. And they're sponsored by Gen Fan Hobby, coming in third. And those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Da Bits, Radioactive, Mr. E, and Sharks.
All right. Heat number 3 coming up. Pilots, any objections? All right, no objections. Here we go. All right, everyone's off. Da Bits had the whole shot through the first couple gates. Now Reckless right there with him. But the first 2 gates, everyone's got locked in. They're all locked up within a gate or 2 all the way halfway through the first lap. Doesn't look like there's any bobbles yet. Oh, Reckless drops back as I say that. That's a Dewey holding the lead. But the Bits and Freedom right on him. First through 6, really bunched up. Shark's a couple gate back. Obviously, he's flying a tier up. Freedom pushing Stewie for the lead. He takes it every so often and then switches back. Going into lap. Ooh, that would have been exciting if that was the finish. Freedom with a little bit of a wide turn on the inflatable. Ooh, he does a little cut there. Oh, and hits the pole. Goes down, but good recovery. Doesn't lose too much time. Does lose 2 positions though. The Bits out front right now, just ahead of Stewie. They're in the final corkscrew. DeBits looks like he's going to get the win here. Coming around, he's got a couple gates on Stewie. And in for the finish, Stewie just behind.
Good job,
Freedom in
DeBits.
third.
Nice.
Bits gets the win.
So we got DeBits, and he's on Team Red Eye Racers, getting their first win, W of the night there, DeBits. And they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and Cyber Sports Today. Coming in first, Stewie DB, he's on Team Just Send It, and they're sponsored by Full Send FPV, coming in second. And coming in third is Freedom FPV, and he's on Team Angel Mode. And they're sponsored by Gen Fan Hobby. Those are your top 3 teams, followed by Reckless, Radioactive, Mr. E, and Sharks.
All right. So that's 3 heats down. So let's go over points. We'll go no particular order this time. We got Prop Fathers with 1 point. We got Hawks with 61. Red Eye Racers with 44. Los Amigos with 45. Just Send It with 92, Mandelbrot's with 37, and Angel Mode with 30. So everyone's pretty close in this one. Obviously, Just Send It out there quite ahead, but everybody else pretty close. All right, here we go. Heat number 4. Pilots, any objections?
Those guys reached out and they were like, "Yeah, place us in Group A tonight, please. We wanna crush it." No, I'm joking. Good job, guys. Those guys practice all week long, very hard grinders. So, good job for them. But yeah, we're off right now. So you got all 7 pilots out. Looks like Stewie's out in front.
Every time he turns, you can see like all the drones right behind him. Kind of cool. Oh, Stewie does an interesting corkscrew.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, DeBits out and last. So from first to last place here, DeBits. So don't listen to me.
Only everyone's like within a couple gates though. Bits can see Mr. E just passed him. Now he sees Radioactive. The Bit's got a corkscrew and then the round going on. Nice flying in acro. Makes the pass on Radioactive. Now he's hunting Freedom. They're battling back and forth. The Bit's Freedom. The Bit's Freedom. The Bit's is in the little bit tighter in those areas. Oh, but does one wide turn and Freedom's back ahead. Meanwhile, Reckless and Stewie BB battling for first place. But Reckless goes down as I say his name. And now Freedom also passes him. Oops, that's my bad. Gonna come down to the finish here. What is the finishing order gonna be? Everyone's so close.
It's does it again.
Oh, Freedom!
DeBits, stop taking that charge gate.
Oh, DeBits doesn't know about this.
He doesn't know about the charge gate. DeBits, hit that.
That's it. It's like a half second.
Yeah, man, it's like a half second.
I didn't practice the line, so I can't do it. I tried it before and it screwed me up.
Or you gotta just go over the top and cut right. There's huge gaps. You got that whole bottom part.
Sorry.
You can hit that pole though. I've hit that pole.
Yeah, you can hit that pole. Or you can just do a little cheese gate. Hit that first gate, cheese it, do 360, and jet right for that start gate.
That's what Bone Bear was doing. Right.
Yep.
Freedom got second that time.
So here we go, folks. We got Stewie DB coming out. He's on Team Just Send It, and they're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in first. You got Freedom FPV on his own track.
Picking up some points.
There you go. You got Freedom. He's on Team Angel Mode. There you go, buddy. I just saw it, the bitch. You got it. So Freedom's on. He's on Team Angel Mode, and they're sponsored by Gen Fan Hobby. I got a lot of tongue ties right here, man. So you got Reckless, and he's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA coming in third. And those are your top 3 teams, followed by DeBits, Sharks, Radioactive, and Mr. E.
All right. Heat number 5 coming up.
Nice.
Pilot, any objections? All right, I'm here. I'm gonna fly with.
We might have tier 1. We're gonna have two announcers on racing each other, so
Oh yeah. If someone
I don't
wants to
know.
announce,
if anybody on Discord wants to chime in, this is your opportunity for an open mic. So speak now, forever hold your peace, or you have a couple minutes, that is. But either way, here we go, Skittles. Send that.
heat number 5. Any objections, pilots? Or sorry, heat number 5? Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright. Here we go.
And they're off. Looks like, yeah, sharks out there for a hot second with the whole shot.
Yeah, see him up there.
It is. Yeah, man, he's up there. So you got Reckless out in front, followed by Freedom, The Bits, Sharks, Radioactive, Mr. E, Stewie DB.
Dewey in last place right now.
Whoa.
Had an early bubble.
He probably wasn't ready.
He's not too far behind. Chuck. Man, when you fly like not actually in the race, it feels really weird.
Yeah, it does.
Because it's 100% throttle or 100% battery the whole time.
Yes, it's if you're flying. Yes, if you're just spectating and flying, it does feel weird. So
feels all like loosey goosey.
But yeah, no, if anybody ever wants to practice or send, time to work on the tracks, there is no rhymes or rules. You do not have to participate with your teams, but every night around from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from 9 o'clock Eastern, I'm usually on here, Discord, and working on the week's track. So if anybody ever wants to come hang out, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time up until 9, I do work full-time job, so I have to respect that. So you got the bits coming. Oh, so close, my man. That was so good, though. Nice. So you got Reckless sneaking over the top of the bits to take that first place win, and he's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA. You got the bits coming in second. He's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing, cybersportstoday.com. And you got Freedom FPV, has a strong performance in this round. And he's on Team Angel Mode. They're sponsored by Gen Fan Hobby. Those are your top 3 teams. Followed by Radioactive, Mr. E, Stewie DB, and Sharks. For heat number 5. Going on to heat number 6.
The first time Just Send It hasn't finished in the top 3 all night.
No, that's good. We gotta pump those brakes for that team anyway.
Alright. Let's do points. After 5, we've got first place. We've got Just Send It 103 points. Second place is Hawks with 77. Third place is Red Eye Racers with 56. Then third place, close battle here. Los Amigos 47. Angel Mode 44. Mandelbrot's 42.
Wow, for fourth vying.
And then Prop Fathers have 3 points. All of their pilots flying up a tier. They're missing their captain. Alright, pilots. Heat number 6. Any objections? Alright, here we go. Heat number 6.
Oops. You gotta be careful. And they're off.
Alright. Everyone locked up. Reckless holding their early leads. Stewie back up top. Freedom right there. Sharps in 4th right now. Mystery in 5th. Radioactive 6th. And the Bits in 7th, but just past Radioactive. On to lap number 2. Reckless and Stewie are locked together. They are on the same gate. Names switching positions. Reckless with a little bit of tighter line. Stewie with a little bit of a faster straightaways.
Yeah, man.
Whew. Really close. Locked
Somebody
up going
went down.
Number 3 here.
The bitch just jumped ahead of Mr. E right there. So So DeBitch just jumped ahead of Freedom right there, so he's working his way up right now. He has his sights on Sharks right now as we speak. The pack is catching up though.
Stewie hit a gate, giving Reckless a little bit of breathing room, but not much.
There's the
final
bits.
corkscrew. The bits all the way up into fourth. Can he pass Sharks? Oh, he does. Coming around. Can he hold it through the finish? Looking good. He gets
Comes
it.
in third. Holds it down.
Nice comeback.
Nice comeback, man. So you got Reckless, he's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emacs USA coming in first. You got Stewie DB, he's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in second, and you have DeBits, my man DeBits. He's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing, cybersportstoday.com coming in third. Those are your top three teams right there, followed by Sharks, Mr. E, Freedom, and Radioactive.
Freedom was 6th.
Yes.
Radioactive 7th. Okay. Alright. 7th and final heat, pilots. Any objections? Tier number 1, you're up in a couple minutes. Alright, here we go.
I gotta get a practice one in here, folks, so.
Hey, I've only got a couple practices, but
Me too.
lucky our team is doing really well. Alright, 7 pilots, 7 pilots. Right now, Reckless holding the lead again. Oh, Stewie drops to 7th all of a sudden. You have a bobble right in the beginning. It's like an instant drop to last, unless someone else is bobbled. Pilots finishing up lap number 1, going on to lap number 2. Reckless holding the lead over Freedom and the Bitch by 8 or 2. Radioactive in 4th, Sharks in 5th, Mystery in 6th, Stewie to be in 7th right now. But passes Mystery, see if he can work his way back up like the Bits did last round. Reckless and Freedom on the same gate. The Bits couple gates behind. No, actually a gate behind.
Yep.
Oh, Bits with a little bobble, but didn't cost him too much. Meanwhile, Stewie's worked his way from 7th to 4th. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to get any further than that. But Reckless and Freedom battling the last couple gates. Who's going to go a bit tighter? Oh, Reckless passes Freedom in the final turn. Coming around a little bit of a wide final turn, but gets the win. Oh, Freedom must have gone down. The Bits gets the pass also. Barely edges out Freedom. So Reckless gets up first. Second, we had Bit.
We got Reckless, he's on Team Hawks coming in first. They're sponsored by Emacs USA. You have my man DeBits. Way to go, man. Nice performance. Moving up a tier. And he's on Team Red Eye Racers. They're sponsored by Red Eye Racing Cyber Sports Today. Coming in second right there. And you got Freedom, and he's on Team Angel Mode. The track designer of Week 7, Freedom FPV. And they're sponsored by Gen Fan Hobby, coming in third. So those are your top 3 teams, followed by Stewie DB, Radioactive, Sharks, and Mr. E. And right now we're going to open up the room. We're looking for Tier 1 pilots, and that would include myself, Zotek, and FPV Skittles. So we're definitely not announcing on this particular run, so that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But we're going to need Jesus, Tasty, It's Blunty, Swifty, FPV, and Bella Chow. So you got Zotek, I'm on Red Eye Racers. You got Jesus, he's on Team Angel Mode. You got FPV Skittles, he's on Hawks. You have Tasty, he's on Team Just Send It. It's Blunty, he's on Team Mendel Brats. Swifty, FPV on Los Amigos. And Bella Chow, and he's on Team Prop Fathers. That's your top Tier 1 pilots here. You guys will be coming up next in any minute. Just come to the room with your colors on. And
Missing. Who am I missing?
We bleed.
We bleed.
I'm missing Tasty.
Tasty. He wasn't feeling well.
3,
Maybe he'll be
4,
coming.
5. We got 5 right now. What's besides Tasty am I missing? Oh, me, duh.
Alright, yeah. Our brains are just...
Just need Tasty. There he is.
Alright.
Alright, we got Zotek, we got Tasty, we got Swifty, we got Jesus, we got Blunty, and we got Skittles and Bella Chow. Alright, pilots. Oh, let me stand up here.
Take your time, no rush. I know we got a lot on our hands here. Where's Jesse P when you could use him? Get in that Discord channel.
Alright, pilots, any objections? You ready, Zotek?
I'm ready. I think I am.
Oh wait, I gotta get back on my screen.
Yes, I had the same.
Make sure that my stuff flying. Oh, get my mouse off the screen. Alright, pilots. Any objections? Alright,
Shake those nerves out.
Start heat number 1 for tier number 1.
Good luck, everybody.
Oh, I can't use my switch in the multiplayer? Alright. Alright, here we go.
Beginning of lap 2, we've got Tasty in first, Zotek in second, and Bella Chow in third. Followed by FPV Skittles, It's Blunty, Swifty FPV, and Jesus. Tasty coming around into lap 3, followed by Zotek and Bella Chow. Zotek and It's Blunty and Bella Chow all trading places for that second, third, and fourth. Tasty into the final corkscrew. With It's Blunty in second and Bella Chow in third. Tasty will take that win. And then It's Blunty and Bella Chow takes third, FPV Skills in fourth, Jesus in fifth, Zotek in sixth, and Swifty coming in at seventh.
Thank you.
Alright. So, Tasty won. Who got second? Blunty?
It's Blunty in second, Bella
Third.
Chow in third.
You got
You're
Tasty.
in fourth. Oh,
Those are four.
He's on team Just. And they're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in first. You got It's Blunty. He's on Team Mendel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering coming in second right there. And yeah, Bella Chow, who's on Team Prop Fathers. And they're sponsored by Velocidrome. Those are your top 3 teams right there.
That was close. We were all like packed up. Alright, pilots. Ready for heat number 2? Any objections?
No, we're
Here we
good.
go.
And we have 7 pilots in the air. Tasty holding an early lead. Switching places with It's Blunty and Jesus. Looks like Tasty might have hit a gate. He's back in second now. Jesus in first. Zotek in third. Jesus coming around into the second lap. So Tasty in second, Zotek in third, It's Plenty in fourth, Bella Chow, then FPV Skittles, and Swifty. Oop. Jesus tapped a gate. We've got Tasty up in first now, followed by Zotek and It's Plenty. Tasty coming around and start his lap 3, Zotek right behind him, followed by Bella Chow and FPV Skittles. Only a gate or two between Tasty and Zotek and Bella Chow. They're all right there together. Tasty in the final corkscrew.
No.
FPV Skittles jumps up into second, Bella Chow in third. Zotek must have hit something. You heard a little no there. Alright, Tasty takes first. FPV Skittles takes second. Bella Chow in third. Followed closely by Jesus in fourth. Then Zotek in fifth. It's Plenty in sixth. And Swifty in seventh.
We got Tasty out front there he's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in first. You got FPV Skittles, he's on Team Hawks. And they're sponsored by Emax USA coming in second. And you have Bella Chow once again, he's on Prop Fathers, and they're sponsored by Velocidrone. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Jesus, myself, Zotek, It's Plenty, and Swifty.
Plenty was 6 that time.
Yes, Plenty with 6. Not easy.
Alright. Heat number 3 coming up, pilots. Any objections? We'll go over points after heat 3. Alright, heat number 3, starting now.
Seven pilots in the air. Tasty out with the whole shot. And he takes a bump and drops down to fifth. Jesus takes first, Bella Chow in second, and It's Plenty in third. Everybody's right up in with each other. First round through the corkscrew. Jesus is already out of it. And Tasty has worked his way back up to second, followed by FPV Skittles. Jesus goes into his second lap. Staying nice and clean, but he can see Tasty on his tail. He takes a bump, and Tasty takes back over first place. Followed by FPV Skittles, It's Plenty. Jesus in third, It's Plenty in fourth, Bella Chow in fifth, Zotek in sixth, and Swifty in seventh. Tasty moving through the house and into his third lap. FPV Skittles just got into his third lap, followed by Bella Chow, It's Plenty, Jesus, Zotek, and Swifty. Tasty's moving into the house for the final time. And Tasty will be your winner, followed by currently FPV Skittles sitting in second. FPV Skittles takes second. Jesus in third, just edging out It's Plenty. Zotek in fifth, Bella Chow in sixth, and Swifty in seventh.
Alright, Tasty, another win. Skittles second, Jesus third that time.
Yeah, Tasty is on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV coming in first. You got FPV Skittles. He's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA. Coming in second right there. And Jesus, he's on Team Angel Mode, and they're sponsored by GemFan Hobby. Coming in third right there. Followed by It's Plenty, myself, Zotek, Bella Chow, and Swifty. But I do need a second, Skittles.
I'll do points update while you...
Yeah, I gotta kill the...
Alright, points update.
Who's announcing? Wait, sorry. Who's announcing?
Who is announcing?
This has been Bone Bear.
Okay,
Bone Bear.
I just gotta mute you, because I can't handle the pressure. Oh, sorry.
Alright, so we got...
But it's fine otherwise.
No doubt. No, you're perfect. Thank you
Yeah,
so
you're doing
much.
good there. So first place, Just Send It, 145 points. Second place is Hawks with 117. Third place, you got Red Eye Racers with 75. Fourth is Angel Mode with 63. Close behind them is Mandelbrot with 57. Then Los Amigos with 49. And Potfathers with 21. Alright, Zotek, you good again?
Yes, I'm good. Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, just me and you. Yeah.
So, here we go. Any objections, pilots? Heat number 4 of 7. Starting now.
And we've got 7 pilots in the air. Jesus out to an early hole shot. It's Blunty and Bella Chow trading, but they are all basically in the same gate right now. Tasty pulls up and takes the lead as he goes into the first corkscrew, but Tasty has a bump, and Zotek moves into first place, followed by Swifty. Tasty taking it back. And coming into lap 2, Zotek is in first, followed by Tasty. It's Blunty and FPV Skittles trading places. Bella Chow in 5th, Swifty in 6th, and Jesus in 7th. Zotek holding a strong lead, but Tasty's right on his tail. And Tasty takes it. But they're still all right together. Tasty coming into his 3rd lap, followed by Zotek, It's Blunty, FPV Skittles, Bella Chow, Jesus, and Swifty. Tasty coming into the final corkscrew. And FPV Skittles and It's Blunty coming into the house. Oh, it's going to be a battle right here at the end, and FPV Skittles takes 2nd. So you've got Tasty in 1st, FPV Skittles in 2nd, It's Blunty in 3rd, Zotek takes 4th, Bella Chow in 5th,
right there.
Jesus in 6th, and Swifty in 7th.
I needed those points. So you have, where are we on the sheet? Oh, perfect. Okay.
Once you got 3rd that time.
All right, folks, here we go. We got Tasty out in front there, taking first. He's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV.
6.
You have FPV Skittles, Mr. Consistent over here. He's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA. Coming in 2nd, and you have It's Blunty, and he's on Team Mendel Bratz. And they're sponsored by my man, Eves over there at Fractal Engineering. Thank you. Those are your top 3 teams, followed by myself, Zotek, Bella Chow, Jesus, and Swifty.
All right, here we go. Heat number 5 of 7, pilots. Any objections? Zotek, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, here we go.
And that's 7 pilots in the air. Got Tasty out in front, followed by Bella Chow, It's Blunty, Jesus. Swifty and Zotek playing places. Zotek's moving up onto the 3rd. Tasty still holding 1st with It's Blunty in 2nd. Tasty had come through the corkscrew into the house with It's Blunty right on his tail. Into the 2nd lap with Tasty in 1st, It's Blunty 2nd, Zotek holding down 3rd, 4th is FPV Skittles, and Jesus in 5th, Bella Chow and Swifty. Swifty just overtook Bella Chow. Tasty coming into the 3rd and final lap. Oh, he bumps the big blow-up gate, and that lets It's Blunty take into 1st place. Let's see if Blunty can hold it. So It's Blunty in 1st, Tasty in 2nd, Zotek in 3rd. Skittles holding down 4th. Oh, but It's Blunty and Tasty are battling it out. Coming into this final corkscrew. They keep getting glimpses of each other. Tasty's holding down first. And that's Tasty first. It's Blunty takes second. Zotek takes third. FPV Skittles takes fourth.
Big points right there.
Jesus
Yes, I tapped the gate too, man. I was like,
Bella Chow in
big
sixth.
points,
and
but we got
Swift finished
Tasty
seventh.
out in front again. He's on team Just Send It, and that's all they've been doing today is sending it. And they're on team, they're sponsored by Full Send FPV. You got It's Blunty, who's had a strong performance also. He's on team Mendel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. And we have the Big Z, Zotek, myself, and I am on team Red Eye Racers, and we're sponsored by Red Eye Racing Cybersports today. Coming in third, I'll take that. And then followed by, we got FPV Skittles, Jesus, Bella Chow, and Swifty.
Alright, so Just Send It, fully sending it. They got 165 points so far. Well out in front. Hawks, second place, also looking good, 129. Third place, Red Eye Racers, developing a decent lead here over Mendelbratz in fourth with 71. Angel Mode in fifth, just a few points behind, 66. Los Amigos, 49. And Prop Fathers with 24, who of course missing their captain, AK. Alright. Let's go into heat number 6 of 7. Pilots, any objections? Alright, here we go.
And they're off. That's 7 pilots in the air. Everybody's still nice and close and trading positions. And now it looks like Tasty has come out ahead of the pack with Bella Chow in second. It's Blunty and Swifty and FPV Skittles all kind of trading places. Coming into lap 2 with Tasty in number 1, Bella Chow in second, FPV Skittles in third. Jesus and FPV Skittles trading places. Zotek up into fourth now. Tasty coming into this corkscrew. Bella Chow holding into second place with Jesus right behind him and Zotek battling it out for third. Oh, excuse me, I may have been a lap ahead. Tasty's coming into his third lap now, or on his third lap now. Followed still by Bella Chow. Oh, Jesus just passes up Bella Chow. They're trading that position back and forth. They are all coming into the house. Oh, Bella Chow takes a bump as he comes into the house and is overtaken by Zotek. So Tasty finishes our first place. It's Blunty is coming in for second. Ooh, that was a lot of people all finished at once.
Yeah.
Wow.
I screwed up here at the end.
Jesus.
Dude, 34 second through. Second through fifth.
I could just
1 second.
see him like, good job, man.
All right,
GG.
He gets another win.
All right, we got Tasty out in front, Mr. I Don't Feel Good today, taking first, and he's on team Just Send It, and they're sponsored by Full Send FPV, taking first. It's Blunty having a strong performance for Mendel Bratz, so that's the team to look out. It's going to be Mendel Bratz versus Red Eye Racers going into the captains. I'm calling it right now, and they're Mendel Bratz, they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering, and you have Jesus coming in third, and he's on team Angel Mode. They're sponsored by Gen Fan Hobby. Those are your top 3 teams, folks, followed by myself, Zotek, Bella Chow, Skittles, and Swifty FPV.
All right, last heat. Any objections, pilots?
You
good to go, Zotek?
I'm good. That's just a mouthful.
Let me get a drink, guys.
Okay.
All right, heat 7 of 7. Here we go.
May the
Starting
wood
by-
gods protect me.
And they're off. We got 7 pilots in the air for the final final heat of this group. And it's Bella Chow out in first, followed by Tasty, Jesus, Swifty, Zotek, FPV Skittles, and it's Blunty in 7th. Tasty takes back over that lead, followed by Jesus and Swifty and Zotek trading places as we come into lap 2. Oh, Tasty hits the blow-up gate and goes down. He's passed by Jesus in first, Zotek in second. Tasty's still holding 3rd place, followed by FPV Skittles. Right up here. Jesus, your leader, currently coming through the corkscrew gate and up into the house, with Zotek very close behind him. Bella Chow and Tasty and FPV Skittles all trading places there in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Jesus looking very solid and clean. But Tasty is catching up with him, right on his tail. Tasty goes down in the final corkscrew. Jesus will be your first place finisher, followed by Zotek, FPV
Yes, big
Skittles,
points right there.
Bella
You got
Chow.
both that top
Tasty
three.
Yes.
comes in 5th, Swifty in 6th, and
Woo!
it's Blunty is
That's
your
what I'm talking
7th
about,
place.
folks. Mr. Juggler. We got Jesus, who I got bad props, man. I've been chasing him down all night. Good job, Jesus. Jesus is on Team Angel Mode, and they're sponsored by GenFan Hobby. And myself, coming in 2nd place, getting some serious points that we needed. And I'm on Team Red Eye Racers, and we're sponsored by Cyber Sports Today, Red Eye Racing. And you have my man, FPV Skittles, and he's on Team Hawks. And they're sponsored by Emacs USA, and those are your top 3 teams right there. And that does finish heat number 7. You got Bella Chow, Tasty, Swifty, and it's Blunty. Boom. Go get him, Potato. So right now, we're looking for captains. We got Potato, Schmeelin. Yeah. GG all, GG all.
Good racing. Oh, that was big for you, Zotek.
Yeah, huge.
So right now, 1st place, we've got
Let me
Just
unmute.
Send
What's
It
his name?
with 177. 2nd place, Hawks,
Thank you, Bone Bear.
136. 3rd place,
Yeah, no problem.
holding a
racing.
solid lead,
Thank you.
15 points. Red Eye Racers. This would be their first time in the final race if they can make it. And we got Angel Mode with 82, Mandelbrats with 79, Los Amigos with 50, and Prop Fathers with 30. So it looks like Just Send It's 100% in. Hawks probably in unless Angel Mode and Mandelbrats, or Angel Mode and Mandelbrats, one of those two can pass them. And Red Eye Racers gonna have to hold off Mandelbrats and Angel Mode as well.
Yes.
Let's see these captains here. So for Prop Fathers, we've got who's running as their captain. That means who was
Yes,
the first pick?
yes.
I forgot.
So we need into the room, of course, captains. We have Red Eye Racers, we have Potato, Angel Mode, Schmeelin, Hawks, Jose, Just Send It, Easy Racer, Mendel Bratz, Tilted, FPV, Los Amigos, Bri-Fi, and Prop Father, Slappy. Captains all to the room. We're looking good on time. We're at 8:13.
Drive 5 is one of them. Yep. 5, not me.
And I could drink my vodka.
Sloppy, smooth. Not tasty.
You're supposed to do that before to take the edge off.
Easy. The only thing
Yeah.
person we're missing is easy.
We're an Easy Racer. To the room, Easy Racer.
Did he say he might not be able to make it or something? They may.
No, I don't think so.
He said in the chat he'd need
Chat
like
that he
5
might-
minutes. So if you need
He
to
might be
know.
late or something. Well, whether or not he makes it, they made it in. Cannot
Yep.
be eclipsed based on the work of their lower pilots. So let's see. Oh, Zotek's still flying. Nope. Tilted. Yes.
let's give a big shout out while we're waiting here. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. weBLEEDfpv.com. We have Newbie Drone, Fat Straps FPV.com, Fractal Engineering, Velocidrone, FullSendFPV.com, Beta FPV, Joshua Bardwell. We have Orca FPV, Emax USA, GenFan Hobby, League OS, Tiny Whoop, 4-Year Sensors Crafts, iGal, Rail Pro, and Red Eye Racing, and which is cybersportstoday.com. And of course, we're powered by Hydra FPV and Perspective Image. Want to give big shout out to all of those contributing sponsors. Our current prize purse for the pilots is $7,662 that they're competing for. Woo-ha! And of course, if you go on weBLEEDfpv.com, now until the conclusion of the series, 5% of total sales generated goes directly into that prize purse. That's my sponsorship contribution to the league. And of course, wrangling all these sponsors. But much appreciated there. All right, let's go. Do we have Easy Racer in the room?
Easy's the only one we're missing. What'd Tasty say? Tasty said, we're calling Easy. He's...
Hey guys, I'm almost there. Can I have like 5 more minutes, please?
Alright, we'll give you exactly 5. Even if you miss heats, you guys already basically guaranteed.
Yeah, I know. We need to keep the machine moving.
Yeah, I apologize
for first, but you're going to be in the finals no matter what.
Okay, thank you.
We'll give you... we're starting at 5:20. That's like 3 minutes.
You got through. Yeah.
And then we'll just start running them and he'll show up eventually.
Yep, exactly.
Let's see, Hawks would have to make 41 points to pass them. So that'd be tough. Not as hard if it's a 0.
Yes, definitely. And big shout out to Bone Bear for helping out on the announcing right there.
Yep, great job.
Yeah, no, great job, man.
So, battle looks like it's going to be between Red Eye Racers, Angel Mode, and Mandelbrats for that 3rd spot.
Nice.
Red Eye Racers with a 15-point advantage going in. Above Angel Mode, they got 3 points on Mandelbrats. So, 97, 82, and 79. And I think, that's the only...
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, 79, 80. Technically, I think Angel Mode or Mandelbrats, if they got like all the points, they could bump Hawks out. Red Eye Racers got like all the most points.
Come on, Potato. No pressure, Potato.
Alright, so starting in 2 minutes, pilots. 2 minutes. Give Easy as much time as you can to get home, and then... oh, I heard a noise. Copy. He said he needed about 5 minutes now. And here when he should be. Yeah. Starting at 5:20.
Yeah, that was really good racing. That was a good, well-balanced runs right there.
Yep.
Let's see.
We kept Tasty from the sweep. No sweep for Tasty.
Yep, no sweep from Tasty.
Same with 0. You got 1 off the sweep.
Strong performance by It's Blunty, Mandel Bratz. Strong performance by Jason on Angel Mode. Strong performance from Tasty, of course. And our man FPV Skittles with 39 points that time.
Angel Mode, definitely their best run so far.
Big surprise was Los Amigos, Ken Swifty.
Swifty with only a 1-pointer.
Only 1 point. It must have been hitting that sauce or something tonight.
Easy is here.
It is a tough track, though, no doubt.
Alright, he's got 20 seconds.
20 seconds. I'm starting this thing.
Oh,
where's...
I thought there he is. Perfect, just in time. Alright, flying, walking.
And for
Alright,
that, we're going to go on
get
board right now
Get
with
situated and
Easy Racer.
we'll get started here. Let's see, we've got Bri5, we've got Easy Racer, we've got Jose, Tato, Flappy, Meland, and Tilted. Alright, pilots, any objections? Alright, here we go, heat number 1. Alright, I see 7. Potato, whole shot.
Easy Racer taps the gate right there, but it sends him back just a little bit right there.
Ooh,
Not
Potato
too
doing
much.
some really nice acro-y corks.
So he's going to play a little
corner.
catch-up right now. So you got Potato out in front, Bi-Fi, Tilted, Jose, Schmielin, Easy Racer, and Slappy.
Ooh, Bri5 pushing there. But man, the top 3 are locked together on the same gate. Tilted with a really nice, like, last section there. Catches himself up.
Bi-Fi
See
jumps
all
out
the
in
different-
front.
All the different styles there. Those 3 pilots had different style on that gate. That's kind of cool.
The announcer curse got Bi-Fi possibly, but
It's still right there.
Easy Racer with tight running right there. Here we are, hitting lap number 3, folks.
Potato watching Tilted and Bri5 battle it out, just a gate ahead of him. He's trying to catch up. He's got the faster section right there. Now he's right on them, both of them. Tilted goes high.
Easy
Takes a
Racer
little
goes
more
down.
speed.
Big crash for Easy.
Oh, Bri5. Tilted, who's going to pull it off here the last couple turns? Tilted has the lead going into the final turn. Oh, they all go different ways to the finish, and the Tilted gets the win. Bri5 is a Potato in third. This is going to be interesting.
We got Tilted FPV coming in first, and he's on Team Mendel Brats. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering coming in first. You got Bri-Fi, he's on Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS. And we got my man Potato, and we're sponsored by Red Eye Racers. We're on Team Red Eye Racers, and we're sponsored by Red Eye Racing, which is cybersportstoday.com. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Followed by Jose, Schmielin, Easy Racer, and Slappy. So, which is pretty big, is the we got Tilted and Potato and Schmielin. So,
Yep. So, after
little separation right there. Excuse
So
me.
the battle we're watching here is Tilted versus Potato in the first round. It looks like. Let's go into round number 2.
Yep.
Pilots, any objections? All right, here we go. So Tilted made up 4 points there on Potato out of the 15. Let's see if he can cut
I'm
more.
gonna go
and
on
better.
board right
Potato
now.
can hold the lead.
Oh shit! Right hit.
Potato with the quick, got the fast first couple turns. Looking good. Tilted right there also though. Tilted and Potato. Milan up in the mix also. Jose right there. Oh, Potato with a small bobble drops him from 2nd to 5th, but he still sees everyone just ahead of him.
You see, everybody's still in front of him.
Tilted for Mandelbrot's. Looking good. He's got that nice bunch of cheeses. Cheese. Easy Racer works his way up in a 2nd here. Jose in 3rd. Potato 4th. Smeelan 5th. Bri-5 6th this time. Slappy in 7th. Ooh, Easy makes the pass on Tilted for a 2nd. Tilted back. Easy passes back. They're on lap number 3, battling it out. Who is going to have the faster corkscrew here? Tilted with a little bit of a wobbly one. Easy Racer about a half gate ahead. Oh, but Tilted with a really nice last second. Going to come down to the final turn. Oh, Tilted smacks the gate, gets a little lost, has to go back. And oh, actually, that springs Bri-5 and Potato there. Ooh, rough. Go.
Oh, this is looking good. So, folks, here we got Easy Racer coming in first. He's on Team Just Send It. They're sponsored by Full Send FPV. You got my man Potato, and we're on Team Red Eye Racers, and we're sponsored by Red Eye Racing. And Cyber Sports Today coming in second. Huge points right there. And we got Bri-Fi, and he's on Team Los Amigos. And they're sponsored by, Lego S. I'm having a brain fart here. So those are your top 3 teams, followed by Tilted, Schmielin, Jose, and Slappy.
Jose and Slappy. Oops, not. Alright. Heat number 3 pilots coming up. Any objections? Alright, here we go. So Potato makes back up those 4 points. So still, Red Eye Racer's holding a 15-point lead above Mandel for that third.
Rector might be starting to build on Tilted, though. That's what it comes down to. So he really has to win all of these heats and take first to really take down that Red Eye Racers here for that 3rd spot. So let's see what happens here, folks.
Yeah, after that one, he's going to need to makes up 4 points a heat. He needs 5 heats. So.
Yep. So you do have Potato out in front this time, followed by Jose and Tilted. Bri-Fi, Schmielin, Slappy, the Easy Racer. Easy Racer must have slapped the gate or something.
Yeah.
And there he goes, moves into 6th position.
Potato looking good out front.
Oh, Potato, as you said it, Potato taps it. He's still nice recovery though. Allows him to stay right on top of Tilted's tail there. So you got Jose starting lap number 3, followed by Tilted and Potato. And that's kind of really what you want, though, is, keep those points close, and you're going to walk away with that 3rd place victory. So let's see how he does it.
All right, going into the final couple turns here. Jose, Tilted, Jose.
Oh, Potato hits the gate.
Is it going to cost him a position?
Yes, it does.
Ahead. And
oh, look at that finish time.
How close are they? Ooh. Point.
Wow.
Jose gets tilted by. And then
so that's some big points right there for all those teams. You got Jose, he's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA coming in first. You got Tilted, and he's on Team Mandel Brats, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering coming in second, and Bri-Fi, and he's on Team Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS. Those are your top 3 teams right there, Skittles, followed by Potato, Schmielin, Slappy, and Easy Racer.
Alright, Slappy gets a point in captain tier. Nice. So after 3 heats, we've got Just Send It way out, guaranteed themselves first place almost with 188. Second place, actually Hawks can catch up with 151. Third place, we got Red Eye Racers with 115. Fourth, we got Mandelbrats with 101. Then we've got Angel Mode with 88. Los Amigos with 70, and Popsters with 31. So Los Amigos, Bri-Fi is looking to catch up on Angel Mode here, see if they can earn themselves some more points. Let's go into heat number 4 of 7. Pilots, any objections? Alright, here we go. Heat number 4. So 14-point leads for Red Eye Racers above Mandelbrats here for that 3rd place position. That last win, Jose put a 10 on the board. Pretty much guarantees Hawks into 2nd.
Yep.
Ooh, Tito looking real tight on this first lap. Holding the lead just ahead of Tilted.
You can see Tilted right as he turns. They're all right behind each other.
Yeah. Once it goes the cheese on the first gate, Potato goes double cork. Ooh, they're about the same speed with different. Tilted has a really fast last couple.
Well, there it is. Tilted just took a nanosecond lead right there, but Potato got it back at the last second. So it's towards the end of the track is when he moved.
Oh, Tilted hits the gate and goes down. Like,
Oh, that's gonna send him
they're
back.
far enough ahead that he didn't
Yep.
drop any positions, but
Oh wow,
he needs
nice.
to pass Potato. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
Potato's coming in.
Potato gets the win. Tilted a second. Jose
Nice. Schmeling fourth.
10 points.
So you got Potato, and he's on Team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing Cyber Sports Today. Coming in first, you got Tilted FPV. He's on Team Mandel Brats, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. Coming second, and you got Jose, and he's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA. Coming in third. Those are your top three teams right there, folks. Followed by Schmeling, Bri-Fi, Slappy, and Easy Racer.
All right. Heat number 5 coming up.
Heat number 5.
Any objections? Here we go. All right, only 3 more heats, so Tilted's going to need Potato to have like a much lower round, and he's going to need to get a win. Get him back in the mix. Just a couple points here and there isn't going to be enough anymore. And it looks like Easy Racer, even if he zeroes out, still going to get them. Their team's going to have the win. And now Tilted chasing Potato for that first and second. Wi-Fi right up in the mix too, though. Getting in Tilted's face, annoying him. Oh, Tilted was super fast.
Wow.
Oh,
There's some really good racing going on here. Even Bri-Fi is pushing so hard to get in the mix. Slight little bobble by Potato, but that does let both of those pilots catch up. Bri-Fi is pushing as hard as he can right now. Lap number 3. You could see both of them in his rearview mirror as he makes those turns.
Potato just barely ahead of Tilted. Bri-Fi
And Bri-Fi.
Final corkscrew. Oh, Tilted comes out ahead.
Yep.
Going to the final turn. He goes through the smoke area. Gets the win.
Gets the
Potato,
win.
second
We got
round.
Tilted FPV. He's on Team Mandel Brats, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. Coming in first, you got my man Potato. He's on Team Red Eye Racers, and we're sponsored by Red Eye Racing and CyberSportsToday.com. And you got Jose, and he's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Bri-Fi, Schmeling, Slappy, and Easy Racer. And we're moving on to heat number 6.
Alright, quick update on points. We've got Just Send It out at 188. Second place, we got Hawks, 163. Third place, we got Red Eye Racers with 133. Fourth, we've got Manobrox with 119. Fifth, we've got Angel Mode with 94. Sixth, Los Amigos with 76. And seventh, we got Prop Fathers with 33. Alright, pilots. Any objections going into heat number 6 of 7? Alright, here we go. So, Potato up by 14 points on Tilted, so have to
He's
have
holding
a
it.
couple really low. Oh, we're missing. We're
We're missing.
Hold on. Who's stuck?
Yep. We gotta hit that reset. There you go. Pilots, we have a pilot stuck on the block. We're gonna do a restart right there. That was Tilted.
Alright. Thanks. Did he leave or is he? We're just going again. Alright, going back. Here we go. We get stuck again and we will open the room.
Make sure you grab that stream link out there and send it across social media for us. We got 41 people watching, patrons. Much appreciated. But here we are, heat number 6. Captains got Potato out in front. Tilted just took that, followed by Schmeling and Easy Racer, Slappy, Bri-Fi, and Jose.
Alright. Tilted holding about a gate lead on Potato, but he needs to make up a lot more than just 2 points, so Potato just needs to make sure Fly Smooth finishes in the top group here. Easy has a win and some losses in this one. In third right now, Smealin in fourth. Jose has worked his way in the fifth, Slappy in sixth, and Dry5 in seventh.
Nice, and we're on lap number 3 here, folks. Got a battle right now between Tilted and Potato.
Yep, Potato trying to catch up here. About a half a gate behind. Going into the corkscrew. Oh, he comes out just a little bit closer. The last few turns. Oh, that was really close. They go different directions on the final gate. Turning around and oh,
very close.
Potato.
But as well, you know, we'll take these second places right now because it's points against his points, and
now,
at this point, yeah, you want a Red Eye Racers looking pretty strong to take their first W and going into that bonus round. So, but you got Tilted. He's on Team Mendel Bratz, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. You got Potato. He's on Team Red Eye Racers, and he's sponsored by Red Eye Racing, CyberSportsToday.com, and you got Easy Racer, and he's on Team Just Send It, and they're sponsored by Full Send FPV. Those are your top 3 teams, followed by Jose, Bri-Fi, Schmiela, and Slappy, and we're moving on to heat number 7.
Final heat, and we're locked into our positions. Red Eye Racers are up by 12 on Mandelbrot's, so no possible switches there, no switches there.
Get as many points as you can,
Everyone
Potato. Everyone's locked, ready to go.
So here we go. 7th and final heat, no possible switches. Any objections, pilots? Alright, here we go.
And they're off. Heat number 7, round. Yeah, we're in the 4th round, captains.
So, Potato looking early. Ooh, a little tap of the triangle gate, but doesn't seem to have slowed him down too much. Tilted as normal, battling with him. Jose in third, Bri-5 in fourth, Slappy in fifth, Smealin in sixth, and Easy in seventh. Tilted the first one on the lap number 2. Potato right on his heels.
So right after this heat,
Potato.
Potato,
Little smack.
But yeah, right after this particular heat, we're gonna go take a 5-minute break, and we're gonna start up with our Group B here. So we're gonna be looking for Farmers, Tyrant, Trash Bish, Crusher, Get Some, Sergeant Felix, and Cyrus. Group B, guys. Farmers, Tyrant, Trash Bish, Crusher, Get Some, Sergeant Felix, Cyrus. That's the next group that's going to be starting after our 5-minute intermission. But here we go, lap number 3.
Oh no, it's Sheesh.
Oh, did I have Sheesh?
Crusher actually beat Sheesh, just barely.
Oh, alright, good.
By like 20. Yeah, they're all really close, 13.
Huh. Alright.
Tilted gets the win there. Nice run there from Tilted. Just Potato, too many points there right behind him. Jose got the second that time. Potato in third.
The Crusher beat Sheesh. Okay.
Nice racing, guys.
Nice racing, definitely.
Bri-5 in fourth. Easy.
GG, everybody. So you got Tilted coming out in first, and he's on Team Mendel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. You got my man Jose. He's on Team Hawks, and they're sponsored by Emax USA. And Potato, he's on Team Red Eye Racers, and they're sponsored by Red Eye Racing, Cyber Sports Today. Hey, just real quick, for Tilted and Mendel Bratz and Fractal Engineering, we have another round of We Bleed BT 2.0s. We have over 250 units on our first shipment, and we have another shipment that will follow right after, another 250. So we should have 500 plus units coming in within the next month, and followed by another month and a half after that. So for the holidays, we're definitely going to be stocked up on our weBLEED Fractal Engineering BT PH2 Whoop Juice charging boards there. So, but that does conclude Group A, and we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. Congratulations to Red Eye Racers, their first time moving on into the bonus round, and that, so we'll need Hawks, Red Eye Racers, and Just Send It for the bonus rounds at the end of Group B. So we're going to go to a 5-minute break, everybody.
All right, points real quick. Just Send It, first place, 196. Hawks, second place, 175. Red Eye Racers, their first top 3 with 147. Mandelbrot's close in fourth place there. They got 139. Fifth place goes to Angel Mode, one of their best finishes, with 96. And we got Los Amigos in sixth with 82. And Prop Fathers missing AK. Today, everyone bumped up only at 33 points. But still 12 points overall this week for Prop Fathers, so not a bad week.
Nice.
All right, let's go to break.
Hey everybody, Zotek here with weBLEEDfpv.com, and today we're going to do an unboxing of our Whoop House Drone Racing Gate Kit. What's hanging in your Whoop House? So with our Whoop House Gate Kit, you're going to get 2 collapsible gates. They do come with bungee cords. You're going to get 4 supporting legs, 2 packets of Velcro, pair of suction bases, a set of aluminum tabletop stands, a pair of earth spikes, and a pair of magnet bases. And that completes the Whoop House Gate Kit. The purpose of this package is all about enhancing your Whoop House experience. Maybe for drone racing, freestyle, or casual play. I'm Zotek from weBLEEDfpv.com. Please visit our website for more details, and thank you. We truly appreciate the support from this amazing community.
Get some. Sheesh. Farmers. Lanky. Oh wait, no, there's no Chewy, right? So Trash Fist is flying. Trash Fist not in here yet. Okay. We got farmers, get some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright.
Zotac said something about making a new room when you
Are
were
we
gone.
going to do a new room?
I don't know. He said Skittles make a new room, but I think you were gone. He's gone now, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Skittles, make a new room. Just
We
because,
just make it- okay.
yeah, just for glitching purposes. We want to keep it fresh.
Alright. Multiplayer.
Thank you. How much time do we have, Greg?
Official weBLEED Group B.
Oh,
Group B host session.
I'm back.
Alright, everyone, sorry, come to the new group.
Yeah, we're hooking up a new room.
I just made same name but Group B at the end, or GB at the end. Alright, we've got Farmer.
There's too many
Auto.
rooms, I can't get to that room. Oh, now I can.
Yeah, that's usually a problem. Ash, if you're listening, we need to fix that, brother.
Yeah, where it bounces back up when you try to scroll down.
Yeah. Definitely.
Alright, nope, no Axiom. Skittles, no. Get some, yes. Greg, no. Arden Felix, yes. Sheesh, yes. Cyrus, yes. Crashbus, yes. Tyrant, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Farmers, there we go. Alright, we got Greg. We got... Are you in here, Zotek?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm putzing around. You could kick it off.
Well, I gotta lock it.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right there.
Alright, so this Group B, we've got Tyrant, Crashbus, Cyrus, Sheesh, Sergeant Felix, and Get Some. Oh, and Farmers. If anyone knows what happened to Claude, please inform us. We need to send a search party out for Claude.
Oopsie. Ta-da! Little scenery change. Alright, let me jump into that room here. Alright, I'm coming in.
Alright, pilot. Any objections? Nope. Alright,
No
here we
objections.
go. Round 1 of Tier 3.
Alright.
So get some. Your top time here. Wow, an 89.0. Faster than my time. Sheesh in the second with a 90, and Farmers third with a 96. So those are your top 3 qualifiers. Let's see how it works out in the actual race. Looks like Sheesh has the lead here above Get Some. Fat Gaps and Face Punch, the top 2 overall teams, actually tied in points right now if you factor in the leaderboard from this week. They have an exact tie. Fat Gaps was up 1 point, but then Tiny Whoop won the leaderboard smash again, like they do almost every week. So it's currently a tie at how many points they got? They both have 173. I got in third with 140.
Heck yeah.
So, Sheesh holding the lead above Get Some right now. Those are your top two qualifiers, but actually in reverse order. Tyrant in third right now, Farmer's in fourth, Cyrus in fifth, Trash Fish in sixth, and Sergeant Felix in sixth.
Nice.
Seventh. Sheesh coming around, final turns.
There he goes.
Takes the
Sheesh.
win. Does a little half Matty through the inflatable. Gets some in second. Farmers looks like he's going to finish in third. He does, just ahead of Tyrant. Coming up in fourth here. So, oh wait, hold on. Sheesh is on.
Sheesh is on Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps. So they're coming in first right there. You got Get Some, who's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. And you got Farmers, who's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, coming in third. Those are your top three teams right there.
Trash Bis is a 1.
Trash Fish needs to be pink.
Trash Fish should be pink.
Yep.
No,
he's on. I got whoop outs.
Magenta. Magenta. Trash Fish.
Yeah, Magenta.
Trash Fish.
All right.
And Magenta. There we go. All right.
Do you want me to change my color real quick?
I got it. I changed it.
We can change it.
Okay.
All right. Did I get that order right? Yes, I did. Alrighty. Alright, pilots. Heat number 2 coming up. Any objectives? Here we go.
And they're off.
Alright, so we got a
All
couple
7.
pilots flying up at tier here, right?
Yeah,
Sergeant Felix is up because we know where
Sergeant Felix, you have
Farmers is up at tier just because he's faster.
Yep,
and Trash Fist is up at tier because Chewy's up here.
Yes.
So Sheesh has got the lead again. Tyrant in second this time, but Get Some is right on
just
him.
took it. Oh, Farmers took that turn a little too wide. It's C-Sh out in front. Get Some following right behind him. C-Sh had a little bobble in the. Yeah. Corkscrew.
Yeah.
Thank you. Get a
He wiggled his way through it though.
Yes, he did wiggle. So yeah, Get Some just starting lap number 3 right now. So Sheesh is out in front by a solid, 8 gates. It looks like at this point.
Yeah.
So
Tyrant trying to catch Get Some.
Yep, that's right.
Just a gate behind.
Well, that is a Sheesh. I have never seen a corkscrew that ugly before, but we'll take it. It worked. He goes around the recharge gate knowing that he had a lot of time on his hands.
I think he was going to keep going.
No.
Alright. So Sheesh. It's another win. Gets Some another second. Tyrant another third. Oh, I did do this wrong last time.
We got Sheesh, and he's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps. Coming in first, you have Get Some, who's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Coming in second, and then coming in third, you have Tyrant, and he's on Team Orcs, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Cyrus, Farmers, Traspish, and Sergeant Felix.
Alright, pilots. Heat number 3 coming up. Any objections? Alright, here we go. So she's a 132 there. Very impressive 92. That's like what we were running in our heats.
Where that stomach bug is going around, I tell you. Hoo-ha.
Ooh, there you go, sheesh.
Oh, that allowed Get Some to get up in front of him, though.
Ooh, but
my
Get Some
man.
had a really good one. Yeah, Get Some, and she's switching places this time. Oh no! Get Some goes down.
Brings Sheesh out in front here.
Cyrus now, right on Get Some. Tyrant
Cyrus
is normal. He's further back.
Beta Bros.
Yep.
So that's very important that they get some points here.
Yeah. We'll see. They got Viper, of course, at their tier 1, who always scores a lot of points, and then Neon, who always gets a lot of points. But this week they've got to go against Orange Stuff. So can't pull that 70 like he did last week.
Can't wait to see that matchup.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Orange Stuff and Neon.
And G-Man's there too, so the top 3. And ZDZ, so the top 4 actually. Group. It's top 4 times. So Sheesh coming around, gets another win. Gets some. Gonna pull second here. Cyrus looks like he's gonna get a third.
Impossible. Tyrant's right behind him.
Can he get it? Ooh, he goes around the long way. It still gets it.
You got Sheesh out in front with. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. Coming in first, you have Get Some. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Coming in second, and you have Cyrus, and he's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV. And that's your top 3 teams right there, followed by Tyrant, Farmers, Trash Biss, and Sergeant Felix.
Alright, after 3 rounds, you got Fat Gaps. Sheesh with a perfect 30. Face Punch with 24 in second, all 8s. Third place, you've got Orcs with 14. Then you've got Beta with 12. Phlebotomist with 10. Igao with 3. And Bee's Knees with 0 so far. Alright, pilots. Heat number 4 coming up. Any objections?
End it.
Oh, here we go. Alright, Get Some has the whole shot this time.
We have a question on YouTube, and that's coming from Jordan Howard. J How, is that the new FPV Lux shirt Skittles is wearing?
Yep. The new one. Pretty
nice.
Sweet.
Very sweet. There you go, J How.
It's like,
so we got
Liz got one for me after herself.
Nice. You got Sheesh just started lap number 2 here, out in front, followed real close as Get Some, and there's a little trade-off between Cyrus and Farmers. They're battling out for that 3rd spot.
Alright, this is a battle between Sheesh and Get Some right now. Get Some about 8 behind, trying to catch up on Sheesh here in the final lap. He's got a pretty big gap between him and 3rd, so he can really push and try to catch Sheesh. Ooh. They're going down into the corkscrew.
There it is.
Get Some.
Is that?
It taps the gate there. Doesn't quite get ahead. And it looks like Sheesh is, gonna finish him against the roof. Has to go around. Still gets the second
Farmer
place.
looks like he's going to lock in that third position.
Another 10.
We got
8. Farmers gets the third again. Farmers gets the third.
We got Sheesh out in front. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. You got Get Some. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop, coming in second. And Farmers, and he's on Team The Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by no other than weBLEEDfpv, coming in third. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by Cyrus, Tyrant, Traspish, and Sergeant Felix. Moving on down to the next heat. Let's keep this train moving.
Alright, pilots. Heat number... what are we on? That was 4. We're on number 5. Any objections? Alright, here we go. So far, we've got Sheesh with a clean sweep through 3, and Get Some in a clean sweep of second places. Let's see if anyone can break into those top 2, or if Get Some can get one on Sheesh. They're battling. Sheesh goes high on that turn. Get Some goes low. Get Some does a quirk and then a cheese. She's just double cheese.
Get Some taps the gate.
Yep.
That lets a Tyrant to sneak into second right there.
Gives Sheesh a bunch of breathing room on his quest for a perfect. Get Some passes Tyrant. Back into second place. Cyrus in third. Trash Fishing. Oh, Farmers just passes Trash Fist. And Sergeant Felix in the 7th. So Sheesh going on to lap number 3 here. He's a couple gates ahead. Get Some. Get Some's gonna have to just hold on and hope Sheesh has the bobble. Think it's close enough to make up, but as I say that, Sheesh is, or Get Some is kind of reeling him in. See how fast a quirk he can do. Pretty good one. But Sheesh holding on, spine smooth. It's like he's gonna take this. Another win.
Get Some's right behind him.
Get Some caught up, but wasn't enough.
Not enough though, but it's like Tyrant, if he could hold off Cyrus. Nope, Cyrus does jump in front of him right at the last second.
Ooh,
Tyrant jumps back, Cyrus jumps back. Oh! Tyrant sneaks it in!
Tyrant goes the
if they switch positions at the very end, back and forth 3 times.
Cyrus went the normal path around through the recharge.
Oh,
Tyrant did the little like swoopy back.
Loopy back. You got right there, you got Sheesh, and he's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in first. You got Get Some, and he's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop, coming in second. And we have Tyrant, who steals it right there with the nice move to finish it off, and he's on Team Oryx, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV, coming in third. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks, followed by Cyrus, Farmers, Traspish, and Sergeant Felix. And we're moving on to heat number 6.
Alright, points. Fat Gaps, perfect 50. Face Punch has got 40. And then in third, we've got Orcs with 22. Then Beta Bros with 20. And Phlebotomist with 18. Then Igao has 5. Igao Whoopouts has 5. And Bee's Knees have a 0 so far.
Alright, pilots. Any objections? Heat number 6.
Here it comes.
I think this is Get Some's one right here. I'm calling
think he's gonna get him on this one?
Yeah, I think he's gonna get it. He's
close.
looking really, it's been real close. If he could just be consistent, he has the speed.
He had the lead there for a second. Ooh, that was a really tight turn there.
It doesn't necessarily need to be tight on this, but just enough to. Oh, he missed the gate.
He over cheesed.
Can I get extra cheese on that one?
Yeah.
Well, you never know. But that does spring Sheesh out in front by 4 gates at this point.
Yeah. Oh, Sheesh does a left turn on that first.
Yeah, I'm not watching him anymore. It's throwing me off. Oh, and Get Some taps the gate, throws him out of line. So now Sheesh has still a 4-gate lead at this point.
Yep. And Get Some's got a 3 or 4 gate lead on Tyrant. The Tyrant goes an interesting way on those last couple of gates.
There's a lot of whoops frozen on the track. I don't know if that's a distraction or not, but it's just enough where I keep seeing it. What is that from a glitch or?
That's just when you load in. That's what happens. I don't know why that always happens. Alright, Sheesh, another win. Get Some coming in for 2nd place. Tyrant looks like he's gonna get a 3rd. Yeah.
Oh, I almost threw up right there. Get Some. So you got Sheesh out in front. He's on team Fat Gaps, taking 1st, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps. You got Get Some. He's on team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop, coming in 2nd. And in 3rd place, you have Tyrant, and he's on Team Orcs, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV. And those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Cyrus, Farmers, Trash Bish, and Sergeant Felix. Moving on to heat number 7, the conclusion. Group B here.
Give Sergeant Felix a second. After finishing up there, rest his fingers, and then we will go on to the final heat for this group. Alright, pilots, any objections? Alright, here we go.
After 2 laps here, you got C-Shot in front, followed by Get Some and Tyrant. I believe tonight's tracks release will be from, I believe it's going to be from Swifty FPV for track week number 8. Swifty, can you confirm that if you're listening?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Excellent. So yeah, week number 8 is going to be dropped by Swifty FPV, so that will drop tonight. Who should the gate? She missed the gate.
He hit a gate.
He hit a gate.
Yep,
As I'm talking.
Get Some
does
pretty big lead.
Pretty big lead
on the last lap here.
Can he hold it? Can he break the
perfects in the final
perfect
round? Make sure he doesn't under cheese.
Nice and
Looking
consistent.
Good. Coming around. Get Some is going to get 1 win there.
Get Some's going to get that
Nice
win.
work.
So you got a battle between Cyrus and Farmers. See what happens here. Cyrus must have tapped. Farmers does sneak in, get that 3rd spot. So you got Get Some. He's on team he's on team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. He's coming in 1st. You got Ceesh. He's on team Fat Gaps. And they're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in 2nd. And we have Farmers, who's on the Phlebotomist, and he's on team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by no other than weBLEEDfpv. And those are your top 3 teams, followed by Cyrus, Tyrant, Trashfish, and Sergeant Felix.
Alright, let me unlock the room so we can get our next group of pilots in.
Yes, and
points.
Next group of pilots we're looking for on the Phlebotomist, Huff 19, Orcs, Solania. I got Whoopouts, Lanky, Fat Gaps, Crusher, Face Punch, Axion, Bee's Knees, Ono, Beta Birds, Beta Bros. Beta Bros, we want birds aren't real. That's our next tier 2. Yeah, Beta Birds.
What about phlebotomist?
That would be Huff 19. Red.
Huff. Alright. So after one round, Back Gaps with a nearly perfect 68. Face Punch 10 points behind with 58. Then let's see. Orcs with 30. Beta Bros 28. Phlebotomist 26. Igao Whoopouts with 7. And Bees Knees with 0 so far.
Nice.
Alright, let's see what happens in group number 2. We've got Axion flying. Armor's not flying, gets some not flying. Each not flying, Crash. No. Oh, okay. Selenia, yes. Axion, yes. Birds, yes. Puff, yes. Oops, that's Jay. Puff. Lanky. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who am I missing? I'm missing Orcs, Face Punch, Beta, Lobotomist. I got Whoopouts. I'm missing Crusher. That's what I'm missing.
I'm sorry, did I mess that up?
Crusher, where you at?
Huff, Solania, Lanky, Crusher, Axion, Oh No, and Birds Aren't Real.
Yep, we're just missing Crusher. Crusher, oh, there he is, he's blue. That's why I can see him. Alright, let me change him to orange. Plenty of orange, Birds. Blue, Huff, red. Lanky, alright. Walk in the room. Alright, Selenia, Axion, Birds, Crusher, Puff, Lanky, and Oh No. You guys are up now. Any objections, pilots? Alright, here we go. Heat number 1, starting now. Oh, I only see 6, 7. Nope, there we go. Selenia with a bit of a late start, but
yep, 7 pilots are off. All right, so we got Axion out in front. Crusher and Huff are trading spots. Selenia and Lanky are trading spots.
So Axion is the top qualifier of this group with an 87.4. Wow. Huff 2 seconds behind with an 89, and Crusher with a 90. Those are your top 3 qualifiers.
Crusher out in front. Axion looks like he bobbled and caused them.
Yep, he's in 4th. Looks like Crusher trying to finish or continue on the winning ways of Back Gap. Oh, Axion's worked his way back up into 2nd now. Huff trying to track down Axion here in the last couple gates. Looks like Crusher's gonna get the win. Axion coming in for number 2. Huff with the 3rd.
You got Crusher.
Oops.
He's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in 1st. Followed by Axion, and he's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop, coming in 2nd. And in 3rd place is Huff 19, and he's on the Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. followed by Birds, Solania, Lanky, and Ono.
All right, heat number 2 coming up in right now, unless there's any objections.
No objections.
All right, no objections. Here we go. I'm gonna grab a little more drink during this one.
Yep. We're going to be on board right now with Crusher. Took first on the last heat. She got Huff 19 with the hole shot out there in front, followed by Crusher and Axion. Oh, Crusher tapped the gate. That's going to spring Huff and Axion, Lanky, in front of him. Let's see how he does with trying to play catch up. Already took out Birds. Took out Huff. There's a nice battle right there, and Huff misses, overshot that gate, I believe. But Axion's out in front. Oops, what did I just hit? Okay, I gotta make sure I'm not on that chart. Alright, so you got Axion is on lap number 2, followed by Crusher and Huff. So real tight. Crusher is 3 gates behind, so starting lap number 3 here. Axion took that charge gate, and Crusher did, excuse me. Let's switch over. You got Axion and Crusher. There's 3 gates that are separating right there. Oh, Axion taps the gate. Does that give Crusher enough to catch up?
Oh, but now he totally
no, it doesn't. He totally covers. So you got, looks like Birds and Lanky and Huff right there are all going to battle out for that last spot. Oof, real close between those 3. So you got Axion. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. You got Crusher, he's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in second. You got Birds Aren't Real, he's on Team Beta Bros, they're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in third. Followed by Huff 19, Lanky, Ono, and Solania. That does conclude 2 rounds, heats, in the Group B section. Week number 7, We Bleed eSports eSERIES season number 2. Pilots, any objections?
All right, here we go.
In less than 5.
So right now, Face Punch and Back Gaps are just eating up all the points and just leaving everyone else to fight for the rest of the scraps.
Yeah, these 2 teams are very dominant. They got really strong pilots in those particular tiers, which definitely sets the stage for them. So, I actually won something in the FPV world. Oscar Ling, I just was awarded during a raffle. Looks like I'm going to be getting myself a Jumper T-Pro ERLS transmitter, because my name was picked. If you don't know who Oscar Ling is, you can check out on the weBLEEDfpv site. If you scroll already down, we have an RSS feed. It's a very good source for product. Definitely Whoop related stuff. I do like his content and his coverage of Whoop related items. But yeah, no, Patreon, the little raffle right there. Been supporting him for some time and much appreciated. Got lucky and got myself a new Jumper T-Pro ERLS transmitter, which I'll probably raffle off because I don't have an ERLS yet. But
alright, so it looks like Huff might bust into the top 2 here. Maybe even take a win. Come in this final turn. He's
Axion tapped the gate.
Is he gonna hold them off? Oh, it is so close. What's the finish order gonna be? Oh, Huff gets the win. Axion pulls back for a second. Nice work.
Nice.
By Huff. Stealing a win there.
So you got Huff 19, he's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. And they're coming in first right there. You got Axion, he's coming in second, and he's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. And then coming in third, you have Crusher, and he's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Solania, Birds Aren't Real, Oh No, and Lanky.
So points update. In first place, we've got Fat Gaps with 92. Second place, we got Face Punch with 84. In third, we've got Phlebotomist with 46. And then Beta Bros with 40. Orcs with 36. I got Whoop Outs with 10. And Bees Knees with 2. Alright, pilots. Heat number 4 of 7 coming up. Any objectives?
Send it.
There we go.
Oh, we have only.
Yeah, someone's stuck.
We have 2 stuck. It looks like.
Stuck. All right. Restarting. Here we go. See if they can get off the block.
All 7 pilots are off this time. Got Axion with the whole shot out front, followed by Crusher and Lanky. Oh no. Axion taps the gate, looks like, folks.
Ooh. Off in the 7th. Crusher out front. Huff right behind. Huff and Crusher. Neck and neck. Oh no, watching it happen a couple gates by. Birds in 4th, Selenia in 5th, Lincoln in 6th, and Axion going to catch up here in 7th. On the start of lap number 2, Axion passes Lanky. See how far he can work his way up. Oh, see that? Hits the gate and drops back down. Crusher's worked himself a couple gate lead here. On the front, Huff in 2nd, Birds right on Huff. Lanky, a couple gates behind, Selenia in 5th. Oh no in 6th, and Axion in 7th. Oh, Axion, as I say that, works
Axion
a couple
taps.
positions, and then falls back down again.
So, and now he's having trouble here, folks. Like, tap the gate one more time. I think he probably has
off the line.
potentially 3 crashes on this one.
Crusher looks like he's out front, gonna take the win here. Solid win there.
It's almost like Axion needs to put the whoop down and let it to gyro settle. Sorry, buddy.
Huff gets a 2nd, Birds gets a 3rd, Lanky with a 4th.
Oh no, 5th. So you got Crusher out in front. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. Coming in 1st, Huff 19. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. And you have Birds Aren't Real. He's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV. Coming in 3rd. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by Lanky, Ono, Solania, and Axion.
Here we go into heat number 5. Pilots, any objections? Alright, here we go. Uh, 7.
Both 7 pilots are off.
Up with the early lead, Crusher right behind. Lanky in 3rd, Selenia 4th, Birds 5th, Axion 6th, Oh No, and 7th on this one. Pilots are on lap number 2. Got a big pile up here in the middle between Lanky, Axion, Selenia, and Birds.
And Crusher just passed off. Nice move. Huff takes it back.
Going into the final lap here.
Yep, they're trading spots here, folks. This is what you want to see in this type of racing.
Like Axion separated himself from that other pack. Off with a slight lead going into the fork. Ooh, but Crusher comes out just a bit ahead. Oh, Huff taps the wall there. Is that going to be enough of a lead for Crusher to get it? And it looks like it is. Crusher gets the win. Huff in second. Axion not far behind in third. Bird
You got
looks like he's gonna get fourth, but it's close. Yep.
There you go. You got Crusher coming out in front. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps, taking first. You got Huff 19. He's on Team Phlebotomist. And they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv coming in second. And in third place, you have Axion. And he's on Team Face Punch. And they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Those are your top 3 teams, followed by Birds, Lanky, Solenia, and Ono. Moving on to heat numbers. 6. 2 more heats left.
Alright, pilots, some points. Out front, we've got Fat Gaps with a 112. Yikes. Could they be challenging their highest score ever? It's possible. They've got 8 wins out of the round so far. In second place, we've got Face Punch with a solid 90. Third is Phlebotomist with 62. Fourth, you got Beta Bros with 50. Then Orcs with 38. I got Whoopouts with 16. And Bees Knees have 4. Alright, pilots. Heat number 6 of 7. Any objections? Starting now. Oh,
we have
like
5.
we got some stuck pilots. Alright. Alright, pilots, trying again. Who was stuck? Crusher and someone else? Alright, here we go. Got stuck last time too. Seven. Alright, Huff the early hole shot. Axion second place. Crusher third. Birds in fourth. Oh no, 5th, Selenia 6th, and Lanky in 7th. Pilots on to lap number 2. Huff and Axion battling up front. Crusher a couple gates behind. Huff and Axion are on the exact same gate, making the same turns. Axion just barely ahead of Huff. Crusher a couple gates back for third place.
There you go.
Lap number 3 here.
Lap number 3, real close between Axion and Huff right now.
Yep.
Axion, slight little bobble, good recover.
Huff is gonna push here. He's got a big gap between him and third, so he can go all out. Ooh, it is so close.
And so they're trading positions. Huff does take it. Let's see how it unfolds. And Axion with a tight corkscrew.
Oh, in the final turns, Axion has barely who's going to do final turn best.
Oh, and Huff takes the low road.
Wow.
Over Axion.
0.09. Difference. Huff gets the win.
Bang, bang, bang. So you got Huff out in front. He's on the Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Coming in first, you got Axion, and he's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. And you got Crusher coming in third, and he's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. And those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by Birds Aren't Real, Solenia, Lanky, and Ono.
They both ran 130s there. 130.2, 130.3 basically. Very nice. Alright, pilots. 6th and final heat.
7th. Right?
I mean 7th and final heat, sorry. Here we
Any
go.
objections?
Nope.
In 2 minutes, we're going to see Nitro, Tux Rich, T-Mad, Nightwing, Jay, OG Dr. Love, and Viper. Ooh. Yeah, right?
Oh, Huff early. Oh, wait, we're missing someone.
Yep, missing someone. I
Oh,
was.
yeah, we just typed. Why do I keep getting stuck, Bird says? Because race lines are cool. Alright, here we go. Right again.
Oh, pilots are off. So be ready, pilots. In Tier 1, we got Nitro, Tux Rich, T-Mad, Nightwing, Jay, OG Duck Love, and Viper. You pilots are going to be up pretty soon, under 2 minutes. Axion with a nice tight corkscrew. Oh, unfortunately tapped the gate that allows Huff and Crusher. I had a couple of really strong corkscrew cheese, like super tight. Oh my god! I was like, yeah, that does separate you. So here we are on lap number 3. You got Huff out in front, followed by Crusher and Axion, Birds, Ono, Lanky, and Solania.
Ooh, battle between Crusher and Axion on the second.
Yeah, Axion.
Down to
Yep.
the final turn. Oh, Axion gets it.
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Strong performance by Huff
They were
19 here.
Point-
So you got Huff 19
more
out in
fine
front.
part.
He's on Team Phlebotomist, and their sponsor is weBLEEDfpv. Coming in first, you got Axion. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Coming in second, and coming in third place is Crusher, and he's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps. Those are your top 3 teams for heat number 7, which concludes this heat. You got Birds, Ono, Lanky, and Solania. We're going to open up the room now. And we're looking for Nitro, Tux Rich, T-Mad, Nightwing, Jay, OG Dr. Love, and Viper. Please come to the room.
Right. So let's do some points. We've got Back Gaps out front with 124, Face Punch with 106, then Phlebotomist with 82. Then we've got Beta with 58, Orcs with 40. I got Whoop Outs with 18, and Bees Knees with 6.
Nice.
I think we'll see some point change up here.
Yes,
now that
definitely.
The teams that were up a tier, I think they're both going to be back on tier. Here, that's Igo and Bees Knees.
Right.
So let's
So,
see who we got flying.
who do we have here? We got Jay,
J for Face Punch.
Face Punch. Yep.
Nightwing for Fat Gaps.
Yep.
OG for Bees Knees.
Yep.
T-Mat is I got Whoop Outs, right?
Yes, I got Whoop Outs.
Rich is
Orcs.
Viper, Beta. Who am I missing?
Nitro.
Nitro, let me see if we have. There he is. He's just great. Oh, I have one extra.
Nitro needs to be red.
I am flying. Nitro. Alright, so we got Jay, Nightwing, Nitro, OG Dr. Love, E-Mad, Tux Rich, and Viper. Alright, pilots. Any objections?
Looks good.
Alright, here we go. This should be good. Some good racing. Heat number 1, starting now. Seven pilot? Yep.
7 pilots in off.
Alright, let's look at some times here. Viper, the top qualifier with the 84.
Gonna get on board with Nightwing and see how he does.
Nitro right there with the 85. OG Dr. Love with the 86. Nightwing with the 87. Jay with an 87. The top 5 pilots in this group. T-Mad right there also. And then Rich with the 93, a bit behind. But holding his own right now.
You got both teams, Nightwing and Jay, the 1-2 punch, are actually in 6th and 7th position right now. That just shows you how the competition is.
Yeah. And we got OG team only has a couple points. See if he can pick them up like a 50 or 60 type run here. Viper looking good if he can pull off them.
OG's right behind him. He's catching up right now. There's a gate separates them.
Yep. A little gap back to Nitro. Rich right there on some Nightwing. Passing Rich right now. Oh, but then he goes down.
Oh, Nightwing taps the gate.
Rich passes it back. Viper comes in for this first win. Fuji not far behind in second place.
You got Viper, he's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV coming in first. You got OG Dr. Love, and he's on Team Bee's Knees, and they're sponsored by Newbie Drone coming in second. And you have Nitro, and he is on Team Phlebotomist, and their sponsor is weBLEEDfpv. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Tux Rich, Nightwing, Jay, and T-Mad for heat number 1.
Whew, that was a brutal group right there. They're running 126 up top. Alright. Heat number 2, pilots. Any objections? Let's get it started. Could we see some of these teams with a big lead come back and everyone get into a big bunch? That would be interesting. Now Viper out front, Nitro second, OG right there with him, Nightwing also, Jay in the mix, Tux, Rich, and T-Mad. So Viper, a little bit of a more of a lead this round. Actually, now with OG right on him.
Right on him.
Ooh. Viper goes like behind the gate, like Orange Stuff does, whereas OG does a cheese. Oof, man. OG's got some tight cheeses there. So Viper and OG out front by a couple gates, but actually Nightwing not far behind.
3 gates.
OG pushing, oh, he taps the gate. And now he's got some traffic from behind with Nightwing and Jay. Nightwing actually just pulls ahead of him on the turn there. Going into the corkscrew. OG with the faster corkscrew. Though.
OG takes it back. To coming down to lap number 3.
Turns.
Viper took the charge gate.
OG with another second.
OG coming in.
Viper, another 10. OG.
Interesting. So you got Viper, he's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV coming in first. OG Dr. Love, he's on Team Bee's Knees, and their team sponsor is Newbie Drone. coming in second, and in third place is Nightwing FPV, and he's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in third right there. Those are your top 3 teams, folks, followed by Nitro, Jay, T-Mad, and Tux Rich.
Alright, pilots. Heat number 3 coming up now. Any objections? Alright, here we go. Alright, so Viper seems to have a lock down here. OG always not far behind.
Yeah, Viper definitely is honed in right now. We're on board right now with Nitro. No pressure.
Ooh, OG had the lead for a second there. Had a Viper. The Viper goes the over or the under over. And
Yep.
OG goes around.
A lot of acro guys go up and over on that particular one. But us angle boys, you know, we like to run it tight.
OG goes a little too tight. That's the gate. Brings Viper and Nitro. He's not far behind still though, going into lap number 3. Oh, but he tries to cut too tight on the dive. Now Jay actually had also. So Viper out front. Nitro in second. OG passes Jay in third. Does he have enough time to make anything else up? Doesn't look like it, but ooh, really nice corkscrew there.
I mean, he's coming. But it's not going to be enough.
Ooh,
Unless,
there.
Hey,
Jay does get hit right at the last second by .023.
Oof.
So
you got Viper out front. He's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV coming in first. You got Nitro, and he's on Team Phlebotomist, and their sponsor is weBLEEDfpv coming in second. And in third place is Jay, and he's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. And those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by OG Dr. Love, Nightwing FPV, Tux Rich, and T-Mad.
Alright, let's do some points. We've got Fat Gaps with 134, Face Punch with 115, Phlebotomist now with an even 100, Beta Bros with 88, Orcs with 45, These Knees bump up into second or 6th place with 26, and I got Whoop Outs with 19. Alright, pilots. Heat number 4 of 7 coming up. Any objections? Alright, here we go. Alright, so Viper, perfect 3 so far. And pulls out just ahead here in the first 15 gates at the back. Oh, I thought he missed that corkscrew, but I give him got the next figure. And OG actually passes him in the dives. OG just ahead ends the lap number 2, but Viper makes a quick pass back. Oh, but Viper hits the gate, brings the whole 3 pilots. Oh, and then he hits the rock. It goes from 1st to 5th just like that. 1st to 6th make that with one more bobble. OG out front now. Oh, actually no.
Whoop.
OG, Nitro, and Nightwing are all on top of each other. Oh, and OG hits the gate there. Drops him from that pack to 3rd. So Nitro out front. Nightwing about a gate behind.
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a drink. Lap 3, sorry. No,
OG pushing to catch up. He's right. Oh, wow. Really tight cut there. Going into the final cork. He does pass Nightwing on the cork.
Nitro holding off OG. OG is right there, pushing as hard as he can.
Nice.
Oh, bang, bang. Look at that time. You knew that was close between those two pilots.
Ooh, wow. Between Nightwing and Jay was .006.
Wow. OG Dr. Love dropping a 27.9 hot lap right there with that class. But here we go. Nitro coming out in front. He's on Team Phlebotomist. And they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv coming in first. You got OG Dr. Love, and he's on Team Bee's Knees. And they're sponsored by Newbie Drone. And coming in third place, you have Nightwing FPV, and he's on Team Fat Gaps. And they're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in third. Those are your top three teams, followed by Jay, Viper, Tuxrich, and T-Mad.
Alright, pilots. 5 of 7 coming up right now. Any objections?
Terrific.
Alright, we got 7 pilots off. Viper had a perfect going, but then a couple bobbles on the last one dropped him all the way down into 5th. Oh geez. Cheese doesn't work out quite so well there and drops him a little further back. Jay in 2nd, T-Mad up in 3rd this time, Nitro in 4th, Nightwing in 5th, OG in 6th, Tuxrich in 7th. Alright, Viper holding a lead. Jay was in 2nd, but he just crashed and dropped himself in 2nd and 4th. Nitro in 2nd, T-Mad in 3rd, OG working their way all the way back, from just passes Nitro. He's in 3rd now. Now he's trying to get T-Mad. Oh, he's on a mission right now. But he over cheeses, drops a couple gates back, pushing a little bit too much. Viper, a little bobble, but has enough of a lead that he's still holding out front. T-Mad in 2nd. OG was up there, now he's back. Wow.
Oh,
heard that.
1, 2, and 3. I heard that one too as I was sitting down.
That was 2nd through 5th.
Nice. Looks like you got Viper out in front.
All within half a second. Wow.
He's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV. Then you got Jay. He's on Team Face Punch. And they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. And a newcomer to the group, you got T-Mad. And he's on Team I Got Whoopouts. And they're sponsored by For Your Senses and Rail Pro US. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Nitro, Nightwing, OG, and Tuxrich.
Let's update some points. We've got Back Gaps with 142. We've got Face Punch with 127. We've got Phlebotomist with 114. Beta Bros with 100. Orc with 46. Bee's Knees with 35. And I Got Whoopouts with 25. Alright, pilots. Heat number 6 of 7 coming up right now. Any objections? There we go. Alright, all 7 pilots. Viper holding the lead again early. Nitro in 2nd, Jay in 3rd, T-Mad in 4th, Tuxrich in 5th, Nightwing in 6th, OG Dr. Love 7th. Well, he's back, must have had some bobbles. Viper out front. holding a narrow edge above Nitro. Oh, but Nitro tries to cut the under over a little too tight, and Jay gets the pass on him. But Nitro passes back at the beginning of the third lap. Viper's 2 gates out front. He's looking to take another win, unless has some problems in the corkscrew here. And I must have jinxed him because he dropped from first to third, like that. Back ahead of Jay though. But Nitro looks like he's gonna come around. Oh, he doesn't take the shortcut, but still gets the win at Jay in second. Viper in third.
We got Nitro out front. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Coming in first, you got Jay. He's on Team Face Punch, and they're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. Coming in second, and you have Viper. He's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Tux Rich, T-Mad, Nightwing, and OG Dr. Love. We're moving on, folks.
Alright, final heat pilots. Any objections?
Heat number 7.
Here we go.
Tier 1 pilots. Coming up next is the captains. We're going to be looking for QT, EDOC, G-Man, Orange Stuff, Leviticus, ZDZ, Neon FPV. You guys will be up in 2 minutes. That is going to be one heck of a race. Can't wait. But right now we're in Tier 1. We got Viper out in front, followed by OG and Nitro.
Viper holding that lead. Nitro right there behind him. OG and a couple gates behind.
You just got ridiculous.
Oh, Viper hits the corkscrew. Nitro and
allows OG up in front.
Oh, but Nitro forgets a gate. He's got to go back and get it. That drops him all the way to 6th.
OG,
so
hold it down.
Right lap number 3. Viper's
this would be a feel-good moment right here for OG Dr. Love. I know how hard he's been flying. Nice, nice.
Oh, Viper hits the corkscrew trying to catch up with OG there.
OG got himself a 3-gate lead.
He takes the win.
Oh, he hits the ground and takes the win. He's like, I'm going all in.
Sending it to the ground.
So you got OG Dr. Love. He's on Team Bee's Knees, and they're sponsored by Newbie Drone. He's came in first. You got Viper. He's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV. And you got Nitro, and he's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. Those are your top 3 teams, followed by Jay, Nightwing, T-Mad, and Tux Rich. Congrats.
They have some really close scores here.
Yes, yeah.
We've got Fat Cap's still out front with 145, but Face Punch has worked their way up. They're only 6 points behind with 139 now. And then 9 points behind them, Phlebotomist with 130. Your top 3 teams, but then Beta Bros not far behind with 114. And then a bigger drop down to we've got Orcs with 50, Bee's Knees with 45, and I got Whoop Outs with 28. But those pilots are still battling for points in their respective positions. And then the top 4 really going to come down to these pilots here in the captain's tier. So let's see our captains
just
to the room now. We have like all our fastest qualifiers here. Orange Stuff, Eon, G-Man, and ZDZ, right? With our top 4. And then we got EDOC.
You got QT, EDOC, G-Man, Orange Stuff, Leviticus, ZDZ, and Neon.
And then Leviticus.
And don't forget, we have the bonus round right after this, which we'll need. Just send it. Red Eye Racers, and Hawks.
Alright, let's see, we've got Neon. No T-Back. We got ZDZ. Got QT. Orange Stuff. Man. E-Doc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Missing 1. Who am I missing? Leviticus. There we go. Alright, we've got E-Doc. We got G-Man. We've got Leviticus. We've got Neon. Orange Stuff. QT FPV. And ZDZ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's lock that room and get ready to rumble! Captains, Group B.
Alright, pilots, any objections? Heat number 1, starting now.
Heat number 1.
All spots
Hey,
up.
definitely grab that, share that YouTube link right now. Making no captains are up, but this is the Clash of the Titans here, folks. Can't wait to see this one unfold.
You with the early lead.
All 7 pilots are up in the air. You got Neon and ZDZ just battling out already.
Orange Stuff not far behind.
ZDZ with some super tight lines.
Who's
That was
ZDZ
awesome.
going through the door? Neon and Orange Stuff doing the under over. Man, these top 3 pilots. Up there in their own group. Leviticus not far behind in 4th, G-Man in 5th, QT in 6th, and E-Doc in 7th.
Lab number 3, here we go.
Alright, Neon's worked a little bit of a lead here. ZDZ not far behind. Orange Stuff basically on the same skate as ZDZ. Here we come into the final couple turns. Neon's got the
ZDZ with the
lead.
little bobble. Orange Stuff springs
Neon goes
loose.
the long way and still gets the win. Oh, Orange Stuff edges out ZDZ.
So you got Neon FPV coming in first. He's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV. Orange Stuff, he's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps, coming in second. And in third place is ZDZ. He's on Team Bee's Knees, and they're sponsored by Newbie Drone, coming in third right there. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Followed by G-Man, Leviticus, QT, E-Doc.
Everyone in the mix still, these top 4.
We have Cyrus on the YouTube saying that Neon will sweep.
Oof,
Easy
that
dub.
is a tall order.
That is a definitely tall order right there, but you never know.
Alright, pilots, heat number 2, any objections? Alright, starting now. Calling for the sweep with Orange Stuff and ZDZ in the group. Not to mention
This
G-Man.
is something that we've been waiting for, though. Neon and Orange Stuff go at it, so.
Yeah. Right now, Neon has a narrow lead above Orange Stuff. ZDZ also right there, about a gate behind. Oh, as I see that, ZDZ pushes his way just into the mix. Just ahead of Orange Stuff.
Oh my god.
These
You watching Neon?
I'm watching Orange Stuff because he's behind. He's watching all of them. Oh, ZDZ must have crashed. He fell back. Oh, Orange Stuff. Oh, he's trying to cut it so tight to catch up here. Oh, puts a little bit on that on the inflatable. Gets a little bit closer. Oh, that was a really nice turn there. Puts him like right in Neon's prop wash here, going into the final cork.
Oh, Neon with the slow corkscrew.
Or stuff slightly faster. The final move, the final turn.
Oh, Neon tap bobbles. Taps the gate.
Stuff takes the shortcut that time. Gets it. Ooh, and G-Man makes the pass on Neon too. Oh, and so does
Neon got caught on top of the where the restart gate is, up on the second level, coming through that window pane. Tapped it, which set him back. So that does, Cyrus. Sorry, you are already
Jinx
0.0 on that one. But out in front here, you got Orange Stuff, and he's on Team Fat Gaps, and they're sponsored by Fat Straps coming in first. And you got G-Man, he's on Team I Got Whoop Outs, and they're sponsored by For Your Senses and Rail Pro coming in second right there. You got ZDZ, and he's on Team Bee's Knees, and they're sponsored by Newbie Drone coming in third. Those are your top 3 teams, folks. Followed by Neon FPV, Leviticus 113, EDOC, and QT FPV. Moving on to heat number 3.
Heat number 3. Here we go, pilots. Any objections? Alright, starting now. Alright, CDZ out front here, coming around on the first lap. Orange Stuff and Neon locked together out of gate behind. G-Man in 4th. Leviticus in 5th. UT in 6th, and EDOC in 7th. CDZ holding the lead. Orange Stuff not far behind. Neon in 3rd, just past G-Man. G-Man just pressing back. They keep switching places. CDZ holding the lead. He sees Orange Stuff right behind him every turn. Putting the pressure on him. Oh, he has to make an extra turn, and Orange Stuff makes the pass. So does Neon, and he taps the next gate. Brings G-Man also. Orange Stuff out front. Coming around, final couple turns. The over-under looks like he's going to take another win. He does. G-Man going for second. Battling with Neon just like G-Man gets a second. ZDZ gets a
4th.
Or Neon gets 3rd, and then ZDZ gets 4th.
So you got Orange Stuff out in front right there, folks. He's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps coming in 1st. G-Man, he's on Team I Got Whoop Outs. They're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts and Rail Pro US. And you're coming in 3rd place, you got Neon FPV, and he's on Team Beta Bros. And they're sponsored by Beta FPV. Those are your top 3 teams, followed by ZDZ, QT FPV, Leviticus, and EDOC.
It looks like Fat Gaps out front, 173. Face Punch still holding on second with 144. But Beta coming up on them with 134, only 10 points behind. And then Phlebotomist, 1 point behind them with 133. Then you drop down to E's Knees with 61, Orcs with 51, and I Got Whoop Outs with 48. So,
all right, pilots.
Positions are kind of locked, but within the spots, the teams can move around to get points. So,
yes,
still lots on the line here in the last few. Heat number 4 of 7 coming up right now, pilots. Any objectives? All right, here we go. All right, so QT's still not out of it. If can pick up some points, but this lineup's pretty tough to get in the top here. So it looks like if Neon is going to be able to track down Leviticus for the second place. We will see. And then battle between G-Man, ZDZ, and EDOC for those 4th or the 5th, 6th, 7th spots.
Yep.
Neon looking really good on this one out front. A couple gates ahead of Orange Stuff. Actually, no. It's about a gate ahead.
Starting lap number 3, Neon's out in front, followed by Orange Stuff and ZDZ. Neon's looking pretty strong right now, real tight lines. Love how he goes over the top of those gates and in. Very aggressive moves. Nice little cushion between Neon, Orange, and ZDZ right there. I mean, ZDZ does have a little G-Man right on him.
Ooh, Orange Stuff almost got me. Neon went the normal path and Orange Stuff to the shortcut.
So you got Neon FPV. He's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV coming in first. You got Orange Stuff. He's on Team Fat Caps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. He's coming in second right there. And in third place, you got ZDZ. He's on Team Bee's Knees. And they're sponsored by Newbie Drone. And those are your top 3 teams right there. Followed by G-Man, EDOC, Leviticus, and QT FPV.
Alright, so right now Beta is only 1 point behind Face Punch going into heat number 5 of 7. It's second and third though, so still both in the top
That's
3.
right. We're moving on.
Predictions.
Heat number 5.
So, if QT could pull off a win out of nowhere, they would jump their team right back up into the group with Face Punch and Beta. Oof. Oh, Orange Stuff goes upside down on the dive. He's got to reset. He goes all the way back to 6th. Meanwhile, ZDZ takes the lead. Neon in 2nd, Leviticus in 3rd, QT in 4th, Orange Stuff in 5th, EDOC 6th, B-Man 7th. Neon makes the pass on ZDZ. Around lap number 2, on to lap number 3. Neon has the lead, ZDZ not far behind. Orange Stuff's worked his way back up into 3rd, just passing Leviticus. Neon coming around. He's got a half a gate on ZDZ. Oh, but he goes down. ZDZ
Look, it's so tight. ZDC
but was not enough for Orange Stuff to get in there, just ZDZ. So ZDZ gets a first win of the round.
ZDZ does get his first win, and ZDZ is on Team Bee's Knees, and they're sponsored by Newbie Drone, coming in first, followed by Neon FPV, and he's on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV, and then coming in third place is Orange Stuff, and he's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Strap. Those are your top 3 teams right there, followed by Leviticus, G-Man, EDOC, and QT FPV. And we are moving on.
Points update. Pilots, it looks like Fat Gaps locking down first place with 187. Second place is Beta, just passing Face Punch this last round. They've got 152. Third place, you got Face Punch with 149. And then in fourth, you've got Phlebotomist with 133. Then Bee's Knees with 77. And Orcs and Iga Whoopouts both tied with 154 here. So battle between G-Man and EDOC, the last two heats to see who gets 6th or 7th. Alright, pilots, heat number 6 out of 7. Any objections? Alright, here we go. So we're watching G-Man versus EDOC and Nitro versus Leviticus.
Only 6, only 6.
Oh. Someone's stacked. Yeah,
Orange stuff.
Orange stuff stacked. Alright, ready to go? Any objections, pilots? Wait tight. They're in the other group. Ready now.
Orange just having
Alright.
issues with his PC, but he said he should be good now.
Alright, here we go, pilots. Heat number 6, starting now.
Oh, shit. Excuse me.
Laptop fell off the table.
Oh, laptop fell off the table. We have all 7 pilots up. We're on board right now with Leviticus.
Ooh, ZDZ with a little bobble. Leviticus
missed the
beat
gate.
Neon, he can maybe...
He had to almost double that gate. Orange stuff went down.
Ooh.
Sets him in the back of the pack.
EDOC versus G-Man. G-Man's in 3rd, EDOC's in 6th right now.
Got Neon out in front, followed by ZDZ. Very close between those two. G-Man's right on their tail. Here come Orange stuff. Trying to work his way towards G-Man. Lap number 3 here, folks. You got Neon out in front. CDZ is knocking on that door. Half a gate behind each other. ZDZ does take it, then Neon takes it back. Let's see what happens. Oh, ZDZ must have tapped the gate.
Neon gets another win. G-Man with the 2nd. Oh, Leviticus edges out EDOC.
So you got Neon FPV. He's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV coming in 1st. You got G-Man. He's on Team I Got Whoopouts. They're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts and Rail Pro US. And you got coming in 3rd place is Orange Stuff. And he's on Team Fat Gaps. They're sponsored by Fat Straps. Coming in 3rd. Those are your top 3 teams right there, folks. Followed by ZDZ, Leviticus, EDOC, and QT, excuse me.
Alright, final heat, pilots. It looks like we're locked in. Fat Gaps, 1st place. Beta Bros going to be 2nd. Base Punch going to be 3rd. Phlebotomist going to be 4th. Bees Knees in 5th. And Orcs could still pass I Got Whoop Outs if EDOC gets a high score and G-Man finishes low. So let's run this last heat. Pilots, any objections? Alright, here we go.
We're going to need pilots from Just Sended, Hawks, and Red Eye Racers. Be prepared for the bonus round.
That's Bone Bear and... who is your lowest tier?
J-How.
J-How. And Zero. Alright, right now Neon's got the lead. ZDZ in 2nd, G-Man in 3rd, EDOC in 4th, QT in 5th, Orange Stuff in 6th, Leviticus in 7th. EDOC looking to get his best finish so far. He's up in 3rd.
Nice. Good job, EDOC.
Neon just ahead of G-Man. Edoc not far behind. He's pushing. See if he can't snag himself a second. It's like Neon holding the lead above, out in front. G-Man in second. It was ZDZ catching up on Edoc. Oh no, Edoc with the tiny bobble and ZDZ gets ahead of him. Still takes a 4th place, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Neon, another win.
You got Neon FPV out front. They're taking first, and he's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV. Congratulations. You got G-Man. He's on Team I Got Whoopouts. They're sponsored by For Your Senses Crafts, Rail Pro US. And in 3rd place is VDZ. He's on Team Bees Knees, and they're sponsored by Newbie Drone. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Followed by Edoc, Orange Stuff, QT, and Leviticus.
Alright, so Fat Gaps with 195 in 1st place in this group. Beta Bros with 172 in 2nd place. Face Punch with 151 in 3rd place. Lobotomus with 134, 4th place. Bees Knees with 87 in 5th place. I Got Whoopouts with 70 in 6th place. And Orcs with 59 in 7th place. Alright, pilots, so we need Just Send It is 0. Hawks is Bone Bear. Red Eye Racers is J-How. Let me open up the room. So. J-How, Fat Caps, Fish, Beta Bros, Cyrus, and Face Punch get some.
Alright, pilots. We are going to J-How, Bone Bear, 0.
0. Cyrus.
Good.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
And J-How.
Get some.
Alright, room locked. 1 Bone Bear, 2 gets some, 3 J-How, 4 Sheesh, 5 Cyrus, 6 0. Alright, pilots, any objections? Some typing?
Nope, it's somebody leaving the room. Here, we can lock the room and.
Alright, we're locked. Alright, pilots. One more time. We've got Bone Bear, Get Some, J-How, Ish, Cyrus, and 0. You guys are starting now. Unless I hear an ejection. And here we go. First round of the bonus. Just 1 heat each group.
Yep.
Alright, we've got all
6.
Sheesh won all of them but 1 in his right, or did he get the full speed? Let me check real quick here. Sheesh got all but the last one, he got a 2nd. That was 0. Also, same thing, got all but 1. J-How right up in there in the mix too. Gets some 4th. Cyrus in 5th. Bone Bear in 6th.
Starting lap number 2.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fly in this. We're both gonna have to fly in this. Practice in here.
Coming on C-Shot in front right now, followed by 0, Get Some. Cyrus and J-How are switching positions. Here we go, lap number 3.
Overall in the season, Fat Gaps have the most points now since they were tied with Face Punch, but got a first instead of a first versus a third.
Betsum goes down, laps the gate. J-How is right behind him.
He's coming.
J-How must have went down.
Ahead. It's the win. 0 gets a second.
Oh no, Betsum taps the gate. Does that?
Oh, is J-How gonna have enough time?
No, not quite.
Alright, so
we're gonna open up that room. The next group, Sheesh comes in first. He's on Team Fat Gaps. You got 0. He's on Team Just Send It. And Get Some. He's on Team Face Punch. Those are your top 3 teams right there. Followed by J-House, Cyrus, and Bone Bear. We're gonna need the Bits, Reckless, Stewie DB, Crusher, Axion, and Birds Aren't Real.
alright, Axion flying, Birds Aren't Real flying, Crusher flying, Bits flying. Bits are not flying, J not flying. Reckless, yes. Stewie? Yes.
Yep, Stewie DB.
Alright. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Axion, Birds, Crusher, The Bits, Reckless, and Stewie DB.
I got
Any
1,
objections,
2,
pilots?
3, 4. I'm missing. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Go ahead. 4, 5. Perfect. You were good.
Alright, here we go.
In less than 5.
Round. Start now. Practice round here. Crusher out front. Axion passes him. Axion out front, Reckless in second. Birds in third, Crusher in fourth, Stewie in fifth, The Bits in sixth. Axion holding that lead. Crusher's worked his way into second. Reckless in third, Birds in fourth. Stewie in fifth, and The Bits sixth. Pilots are going on to the third lap. Oh. Alright, coming around. Looks like Axion the lead. Couple gates ahead of Reckless. And Crusher. Axion comes in for the win. Crusher gets the second. Axion, Face Punch.
Nice.
Crusher.
Got Axion out in front. He's on Team Face Punch. You got Crusher. He's on Team Fat Gaps. And you have Reckless. He's on Team Hawks. And those are your top 3 teams right there. We're going to open up the room here. We're going to be looking for myself, Skittles, Tasty, Nightwing, Jay, and Viper. Once again, Zotek, Skittles, Tasty, Nightwing, Jay, and Viper. You guys are up next.
Tasty, Viper.
Y'all want me to jump back on the mic?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, we got Viper, we got Tasty, we got Nightwing, we got Jay, Skittles, and who am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing. I'm missing. Yeah, that goes. Oh, Zotek. There you are, bottom. Alright. Off the room. Alright, we got Zotek, we got Viper, we got Tasty, we got Nightwing, we got Jay, and we got Skittles. Let's go over the points real quick. Fat Gap's out front with 18, Face Punch in second with 16, Just Send It in third with 10, Hawks in fourth with 7, Beta Bros with 6, and Red Eye Racers with 5. Alright, let me make sure I'm on my screen. Yep. Alright, pilots, any objections? Zotek, you ready?
I am ready.
Alright, here we go. Tier 1.
Off. We have 6 pilots in the air. Viper holding the lead out quick with Nightwing in second, Tasty in third. Jay and Tasty trading spots back there in third and fourth. Oh, Tasty must have bumped. He drops into fourth. Viper is coming around into his second lap, followed with Nightwing in second, Jay in third, Tasty in fourth, FPV Skittles in fifth, and Zotek in sixth. Viper and Nightwing just a gate or two apart here. And Jay pretty close on their tail as well. Alright, coming into the third lap, we still have Viper in first, Nightwing in second, Jay in third. Viper exiting the corkscrew for his final lap. Coming down and around to the finish gate. Oh, he takes the recharge for the final to finish it. That's Viper in first. Will Nightwing or Tasty?
I tapped the gate. No,
Jay comes in second. Nightwing in third. Tasty in fourth. FPV Skittles in fifth. And Zotek to finish us up here.
Oh, that was a good battle, you know.
Yeah, you were catching up on me there.
Yeah,
So,
man.
yeah, who won that one? Viper, of course.
Viper out in front with Team Beta Bros, followed by Jay on Team Face Punch, and then Nightwing on Fat Gaps. Those are your top 3 teams. That was my first bonus round. I didn't know what to do with myself.
2 Red Eye Racers. Alright, so going into the final round, Fat Gaps and Face Punch tied with 24. So whoever finishes better in this round between them two, probably gonna win it. Beta Bros with 16 in third, but Just Send It with 14, not far behind. Hawks with 9, and Red Eye Racers with 6.
We're gonna need
pilots.
Potato, Jose, Easy Racer, Orange Stuff, Leviticus, and Neon.
Okay, so we got Potato, Orange Stuff, Leviticus, Neon, Jose, and Easy Racer. Could be everyone. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, pilots. Potato, Orange Stuff, Neon, Leviticus, Jose, and Easy Racer Again, whoever finishes in first between Leviticus and Orange Stuff probably going to take down the win, unless somehow they come in 5th and 6th. Alright, pilots. Any objections?
Last heat of bonus round. Here we go. In less
Here we
than
go.
5.
Can Leviticus take down Orange Stuff?
That would be a big yes. You never know. We're on board right now with Orange Stuff, who actually tapped the gate.
Ooh,
So Leviticus is right behind him. Just making it hard on him, but right there is Leviticus and Jose. Potato. Neon's out in front.
Orange Stuff worked his way back up in a second. Ooh, he's actually right on Neon right now.
Oh! Oh my god, he got so lucky. Oh, dude.
Neon out front. Orange Stuff and Potato. Really close. Leviticus a gate and a half behind. Now a little drop back to Jose. And here comes
Lap
Neon.
number 3, here we go. Neon, Orange Stuff, Leviticus.
Leviticus is only one spot behind Orange Stuff. It's a few gates.
So one bobble by Orange Stuff could allow Leviticus in, but he's just looking too strong, folks.
Ooh,
oh my
almost got
god.
that a little short.
How do you do that? That's what I want to know.
Neon gets the win.
Neon gets the win.
Oops.
So that's it, folks. GG, everybody. GG.
Third there.
So right now, Swifty FPV is going to be able to drop a track. Week number 8, We Bleed eSports Series. Week number 8.
Alright, so Backgaps gets the 3 bonus points. In first place, Face Punch ends up in second with 30. And Beta Bros gets the third for the single bonus point with 26. Then we had Just Send It with 16, and then Red Eye Racers actually motocross Hawks there, if it mattered, for 5th and 6th.
Nice.
With 10 points.
So those are our team standings for tonight. Thank you, everybody. I'm Zotek. Just give a big shout out to all of our sponsors once again. Just to burn down this list right now, the current prize purse for the pilots is $76.62, and we could thank weBLEEDfpv, Newbie Drone, Fat Straps, Fractal Engineering, Velocidrone, Full Send FPV, Beta FPV, Joshua Bardwell, Orca FPV, Emax USA, Gen Fan Hobby, League OS, Tiny Whoop, For Your Senses Crafts, iGal, Rail Pro, Red Eye Racing, and of course we're powered by Perspective Image, Hydra. Big shout out to FPV Skittles for stepping in for AK's spot here tonight. Thank you, Greg, behind the scenes at Perspective Image, running Hydra and the stream. I'm Zotek. Long night. I can't wait. Week number 8 is dropped. Check out Swifty's track. And that's all I have. Skittles, have anything?
Just the overall points for the season now. You got Backgaps giving themselves a 5-point lead with 190 over Face Punch with a 185. And third, you got Just Send It with 148. iGao Whoopouts in fourth with 145. Phlebotomist 2 points behind, 143. Then Prop Fathers with 122. Beta with 126. Hawks with 110. Red Eye Racers with 102. Mandelbrat 73. Orcs with 58. Los Amigos with 56. Bee's Knees with 72. And Angel Mode with 31.
Wow, good racing, guys.
Yeah, what's that? 7 out of 9 weeks and then a 10th final, or is there 10 weeks and then a
9
bonus?
and 9 and a bonus.
Alrighty.
Oh my God.
So
the Nightmare in Elm Street is
70%
here,
there.
folks. Check out Swifty's track. Track number 8 is going to blow your mind. Looks real dark and spooky, but I'm Zotek. Thank you, FPV Skittles. Thank you, pilots. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Greg. And thank you, Bone Bear, for stepping in and helping us out. But I'm Zotek. Peace out, everybody. We bleed. We'll catch you next week.
We bleed?